Hello and welcome to Once Upon a Tavern, the only Dungeons and Dragons stream that's blue.
Whoa! Now
Proud
in
of
blue
it.
vision. Anyway,
Hey, thanks for joining. I got tired of waiting for Mike to blue himself, so I did it myself. Hey, callbacks. We're about to get started, but first, before we do, we have a couple just quick announcements to get through, so stay tuned for that. If you're watching and you're like, I want to keep watching this, but I don't have the time, that's okay. All of our episodes are put onto YouTube the following Tuesday, which you can find at bit.ly/OnceUponATavern, all lowercase. Check that out. Go there. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, and then, that's it. That's all you got to do. Furthermore, if you don't like looking at us, you could just listen to us wherever you listen to your podcasts at Once Upon a Tavern. Search us, you'll see our logo. It's the same logo as you can see in the bottom left right now. Do that. Go support us. Go follow us. Leave a review if the podcast platform allows it. It would really help us out. We appreciate it. That's all that one. Hey, if you have Amazon Prime, you have a Twitch Prime subscription. And if you didn't know that, you aren't using it. So use it on us by clicking that button right up there. Connect your Amazon Prime account to the Twitch Prime account through the Prime Synergy ritual. I don't know how to do it, but you can figure it out. And then we will be grateful. Furthermore, if you don't have Prime, Amazon Prime, you can just subscribe to us through Twitch, which is perfectly fine as well. And if you don't want to give Jeff Bezos money, you can go to patreon.com/OnceUponATavern. Subscribe to us there. Right now, if we reach 10 subscribers at the $5 tier or higher, Mike will blue himself at our first in-person meeting, which I think we're kind of... No, it'll look like that. A nice little preview. But with eyes. He'll have eyes. And probably the beard. The goatee.
Or maybe not.
I thought we were. I thought part of that was melon balling my eyeballs, right? Because Tritons don't have real eyes, and we're slicing gills right here, right?
Yeah. Commitment.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
We have to do it in the ER so that
I'll
they can
bring my really good knife.
because they have to ice it so that the blood flow doesn't kill me right away. And I'll probably need a meat bag, so get Tom Hardy on call.
Yep.
Otherwise, I'm gonna die from blood loss.
All right. Thanks. So
Love the
yeah,
commitment.
I
That's
hope
great.
that doesn't stop you from going to patreon.com/OnceUponATavern. I think we're kind of narrowing down an in-person date, which is really
Especially if we
exciting.
cut my feet, we can actually install webbing under my toes and my.
So we will check that out and just kind of stay updated. I think I got the date. We just don't want to say until we've confirmed everything and how it's all going to go. But just know we are thinking about it. And we have an idea.
Just fuck it. Just put my head in a fishbowl. I have to breathe underwater. It'll force me to get into character.
Great. I appreciate the comedic timing of the mutes. That's all I have, I think. Did that. Yeah, we're good. That's all I got to talk about. Mike's done talking, which is really good for everyone. And I think without any further ado, we can go ahead and do a backflip into tonight's episode of Once Upon a Tavern. welcome back.
Woo! Did you see that intro? I saw that intro. It was pretty cool.
I need to give myself a little bit more headspace here if I'm sitting up like this. All right. Where we last left Los Caballeros, you all tracked the Manticore to a lair of a blood hag in an evil tree grove. You killed the hag and lifted the curse on the Manticore, who was actually Throb, the half-orc who owned the Beans and Mash in Empire's Crossing. You all traveled back, and he expressed his gratitude, offering to stay at his place for as long as you all need, no costs. He's very happy to do that. Even though nothing is very much remembered from Throb, the trauma is very clear of the sudden removal from his curse. And despite it all, he's just happy that you guys helped him out. Moving on, you all regrouped, decided what to do next, and mostly came to the conclusion that one way or another, the Redland Sovereignty is going to be moving into the Crossing. Some of you all have decided that you may want to minimize casualties in the process. And by doing that, you need to not have Kingsford be in charge anymore. So, some of you went to speak with Ophelia, trying to figure out a way to maybe hold some leverage over him, get him removed. She presented a solution, but in return needs you all to escort her to Dar Arael to retrieve the item that Kingsford and her were sent to retrieve 3 years ago. You all decided you'd talk about it, learning that in order to get there and back in time before the Winter's End Festival, you would need a teleport spell, and the only person who can do that is Kingsford. You all decided to revisit this and figure things out. Meanwhile, the rest of you had reached out to Shady Dave to figure out what else he needed after finding the giant feathers in the Hag's Lair that could be useful for summoning the Great Golden Beast. He needed gold, and he needed thick parchment, the type of which is used on posters, which you all managed to give him. And upon doing so, he was asked to be left alone until the Winter's End Festival, which is when he is going to summon the beast. On your way back to the Beans and Mash to regroup for the evening and see if you can maybe get your time. You also... Oh, no. That was beforehand. The Cyclops parrot, but you guys did that. Along the way, back to the Beans and Mash, you all encountered Kragan, who was waiting in the square for all of you after spotting Dozer and Joe lifting posters from the wall. He learned that Moke had paid his tab at the bar, and not particularly liking the implications behind that, challenged Moke to a fight in the ring outside in the back of the Beans and Mash. Brought you out there, and despite Throb trying to intervene and make it a clean fight, Kragan rejected the idea and drew his axe. Senrig drew his glaive and summoned Pren in the form of an owl, I believe. And that is where we are picking up as I bring out the battle map.
Can I tell you guys, if anybody wants to pay off a debt of mine, I won't challenge you to a fight.
So, I need Moch to roll for initiative, and if anyone else is getting involved, you are welcome to roll for initiative here.
No, Joe is just really jealous that she's not involved in a one-on-one fight, but she'll just pop a squat.
All right. Gotta change some names really quick, because you guys don't do that yourself. All right. So, Molk, what did you get?
18.
Is anyone else rolling for initiative in this? All right.
You know what? I fucking will.
At the end of the rounds, at the end of each round, you're welcome to jump in if you'd like to do something.
Aldous is gonna roll initiative, but he's not gonna. I'm not gonna do fuck all.
All right.
I'd rather be
Grimmel will stay out of it, but can I do the know your enemy? Where I, like, after a minute of observation.
Is it a minute of observation or a minute of, like, tangling with them?
It says observing or interacting with another creature.
Okay. Well, it will be a minute, though you have observed him for quite some time anyway at this point, so you would probably be able to get the answers you need. Just what you get on your initiative.
I rolled a 3. Stand by on what my modifier
Would it
is.
probably be 4? Plus 4? You can do it on your phone.
Yeah, let me just look at my phone. Smart.
Apologies. PC is being weird.
Took a dump on me.
You have a +2.
For the first time ever.
You have a +2.
I have a +2 in initiative, so
Yep.
it's a 5.
All right.
Plus
So Grimald, what did you want to know about his stuff?
I'd like to know about his AC and his HP.
If it's higher than yours, correct?
Yes, higher or lower than mine.
All right, let me pull you up.
I could just tell you if you wanted.
It's fine. I'm
You
already
probably
here.
already have it up.
His HP is higher than yours. His AC is higher than yours.
Okay, so I will be ready.
Do you want to roll for
I
initiative
won't
then?
do initiative yet, but
Okay.
I'm just gonna be a little more on.
All right. The round
Right.
ends after Aldous' each turn, so you're welcome to jump in at that point. All right. Moke, you are the first to react. Kragan's on deck and Aldous is in the hole. Moke, what do you want to do?
Fucking let's go. Okay, we're gonna start with Cinna, who's gonna just charge and make her leaping attack with a 22.
That'll hit him.
Okay, he needs to make a strength save, but I think we know where that will go. So
What am I doing? Rolling for advantage with that. Let me re-roll really quick. And actually, let me have this sheet up here. All right. Sorry about that. So strength save is a wolf. He rolled really bad. A 13.
he's not prone then.
All right. He is knocked prone.
Fuck yes, okay. Damn. All right, and then Smoke will charge, and then so it's an advantage with melee attacks, right?
Yes.
All right, and he'll.
How much damage
he'll-
did she do?
Oh, sorry, nine damage.
You notice that the moment she rips into him, while it does take him down off his feet, he manages to resist the damage that she does to him.
Sure. Of course he does. Why?
Oh wait,
Why would...
I actually don't think he does yet.
If it's the totem thing, I think he has to be raging.
He has to be
but
raging,
that's-
so yes, never mind.
Well, then fuck yeah.
Yeah, so he just takes the 9 damage.
All right, and then Moke's first attack will be an 18.
An 18 will not hit him.
Okay.
He's prone.
You have advantage.
I rolled with advantage.
Oh, that was with
It was
advantage.
with advantage. Yeah, I just rolled really bad. And then, okay, 27.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then for that. And that'll be nice. That'll be 12 more slashing damage.
12 more slashing damage, alright.
And then that will be my turn, and the Pren goes after. And
Alright.
she has 60 feet fly, so she'll come around to the other side of him and make her attacks. So these are also with advantage, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep.
Cool. All right, the first one is an 18, which doesn't hit, I believe.
No, does not hit.
Okay. And then, okay. Does a 20 hit?
A 20 does hit. She gets 2 attacks?
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
I
alright.
cast it at level 3, so.
Okay,
it's-
cool. Yeah. It
Alright.
hits.
And then that will be nice. 11 more slashing damage, and then she'll use the rest of her movement to go 10 feet up.
Flyby
She has
attack.
Flyby attack, yes.
Alright. Yeah, so you just run after Cinna runs up, jumping up and just kind of flipping her body around to pull him to the ground. You run up, swinging the first one. He dodges to the light and slams into the dust and sand, kicking up. He tries to come back around to miss the next one, but it hits him right in the shoulder. He screams out as the owl comes down and claws into him and flies up into the air. It is his turn now as he is going to stand up and scream out, just into a rage. She is 10 feet away, so she can't hit him. So he's going to go ahead and attack Cinna recklessly.
Okay.
That is a 27.
Yeah.
The 16 damage. And his second attack is a 31 for 11 damage, both slashing
All right, so
and magical.
She's bloodied. She's bloodied. All right.
And he's going to stay right there. That will end his turn. Aldous is up. Moke on deck. Kragan in the hole. Aldous, did you want to do anything?
Pass.
All right. Moke is up. Kragan on deck. What do you want to do?
Okay. Okay. I'm going to. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna have Cinna. Let me double check if Cinna can disengage. I believe she can.
She can as an action.
Well, I'm trying because her attacks are part of my action, so I just want to double check if the disengage thing, like how that works. And where is it? I don't know where. Sorry. Primal companion. It doesn't. Okay, it doesn't say here, so I.
One
never
second.
mind.
So, what
Yeah.
does it say? Does it say that you can use?
I can use my. I can either use my bonus action to have her attack, or one of my attacks to have her attack.
It only says attack. It doesn't say anything about using
Well,
doing an action.
it's not under my class features right now. I gotta like look it up separately. So that's what I. Hold on. Sorry.
That's okay. Let's do that really quick. Makes a big difference.
Because it also like it's split between the actual like ranger, and then I gotta go to Tasha's to find out what's different between. You know what I mean?
Oh, I just
That's
have
what
Tasha's right here.
Okay. No, it looks like it is an action to verbally command to make her attack, disengage, or help. That's from the regular Beastmaster, but Tasha's is what changed it. So sorry.
It's okay. I'm flipping through now. All right. I
Oops,
forgot
hold
that
on a
they
second.
added to they added it
I
to
know,
Tasha's
yeah.
finally. Beastmaster companions. In combat, the beast acts during your turn. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but the only action it takes is the dodge action unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it to take another action.
Okay.
So it will
got
be your bonus action to command her to disengage.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll have her take the dodge action, because that'll be a little bit easier.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Zephyr's Strike to attack.
Just note I was about to say she can take the dodge action on her own. You don't need to command her.
Yes. No. Yeah. Exactly. So I will use Zephyr's Strike to give myself advantage for this.
He attacked recklessly. He is currently
so it's advantage
he is
anyway?
currently
Okay.
swinging around like a mad titan,
Okay.
just
Well, I'll
Just
still
gonna say
do it for the. Or you know what? I won't do it then. Actually, I lied. Yeah. Never mind. Okay. Then just attack. Nice for it. I believe a 22.
that'll hit.
Okay. Plus 9. So 10 slashing damage.
All right, now you notice that as the glaive strikes against him, he manages to just shake off the damage. It barely even notices it at this point.
Are all of my attacks with advantage?
Yes, until
Okay.
his turn.
Then I will do another attack. Okay, for that one is higher than before. 27.
That'll
Yeah.
hit.
No, 25. I don't know.
That'll still
I
hit.
don't know math. Okay, for another 10 damage. Jeez.
Once again, the halberd strikes. He just bashes it off of his arm. Still cuts him, still hurts him, but he doesn't even notice the damage.
Then that'll be my turn, and then Pren will attack. She has advantage as well. Yes, she'll fly down.
Okay.
One of them is a crit. First one's a crit. And I'll just roll the second attack now, just to try and speed things up a little bit. With a 19.
That'll hit him.
Okay. So fuck max damage for the crit. So 16 for the first attack, and then 8 more for the second attack.
All right. The owl comes down, slashing into his shoulders as he's just trying to get it off. Is that the end of your turn?
She'll fly back up another 10 feet with flyby attack.
All right. End of that. Kragan is up. Aldous is on deck, Moke in the hole. He is just going to stay right where he is and take 2 more swings recklessly at Cinna.
So it's a regular attack then, because
Yep,
she is dodging,
correct.
right? Okay.
17.
Yeah, that just beats it.
And a 14. So that will
14
not hit
does
her.
not make it, yeah.
That's going to be 16, or not 16, sorry, 11 slashing damage. As the first time he brings it down, she tries to dodge out of the way, but he slashes right across her back. The second time, she dodges quickly, and that will end it. All right. Aldous, do you have anything you want to do? All right.
No, sir. I'm good.
End of the round. Does anyone have anything they want to do? Moving on. Moke is up. What do you want to do?
All right, we're just gonna do it again. And as I attack, I'm going to like, is this what you want? Blood, and I'll swing with a 25.
Hit.
And then I'll just roll my second attack. Higher, 18 plus 9, 26.
Hit.
27. I don't know. Okay. For the first attack for 9 damage. The second attack for 8 damage. And I'm gonna have Cinna. I'm gonna use my bonus action to command her to disengage.
Okay.
Shit. Okay. And I'll just have her come back a bit. And then I'm actually also going to then, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Whoops. And then I'll have her come down this way.
Okay.
And then Pren will fly down for her attacks. First one for 18.
That's a miss.
Yeah. And then, okay, a 19.
That'll hit.
Ooh, nice. For 12 slashing damage. And then she will not fly back up. She will stay there.
Okay. So, as you run off and the owl tries to latch on or slashes into the Furbolg, he looks at you and he goes, "I only see one bleeding now." And he is going to, with his rage, run 20 feet straight directly at you.
How?
He is. You could roll an attack of opportunity for the owl if you'd like. If it uses, does it
well,
use
that,
your reaction?
yes. But I wasn't sure if he could with his movement, with the shape of the thing. Oh, I guess this he can still walk on. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I mean it's just basically like a straight line implies that there's no like direct turning. Like if he needs to turn to go diagonal, like the point is that he could easily, like this is the path he will go.
I didn't know what his movement was, but yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah. Well,
she
he's-
will attack. Is it still with advantage for this reckless or no?
Great question. When you make your first attack on a turn, giving advantage. Attack rolls against you have advantage until your next turn. So his turn has started. So
Okay.
no, it's not advantage.
All right, that's fine. Okay, that'll still be a 22
That'll hit.
for 10 slashing damage.
10 more slashing damage as he continues to resist it, slashing into him. You're just kind of scratching away at his health pool at this point.
Yeah.
Whoops, I forgot to do. Hey, can you do me a favor? Because I would have done this. He's hit Cinna 3 times, correct? Yes, he has.
Yes.
Could you 12 more damage? I had forgotten.
He
He gets a plus
what?
4. He gets a plus 4 to his melee damage when he's raging.
Sounds like something you should have remembered, but that's fine. She's dead now, so
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah,
well then
I would have changed my turn. I
Okay,
guess,
okay, then just go ahead and give it to her for the last time. How about that?
Okay.
So just 4 more damage.
Okay.
She's not gonna be dead. She'd be unconscious.
No, well, I'm saying like my turn would have been different.
I got you. No,
because I
you're
wouldn't
right.
have-
You're right. Okay, sorry about that. I got a lot. It's just got a lot going on because it's an actual barbarian. So. All right, so, whoops. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. As he runs at you, great axe in hand, just and he pounces like a tiger up into the air, recklessly, of course. Oh boy. That's going to be a 21.
Yeah.
Okay, that's for his bonus attack.
We don't do it for enemies.
Oh.
I thought we do it for all numbers.
And now for
We-
his
we
action,
fucking-
he's going to
we fucking
swing
do.
2 more times. That's going to be a 25
Yeah.
and a 22.
Uh-huh.
All right, all 3 hit. It's going to be 14 slashing damage for the first one.
Okay.
19 slashing damage for the second one.
Okay.
And 18 slashing damage for the third one.
Okay.
And
So
do you need to
I
make
am not right.
do you need to make concentration checks for
Yes,
Friend?
I do. So, all right, the first one.
10 DC all around.
It's just a with my con, right? Yeah.
Yeah, your con
That's
save.
not bad. All right, natural 20 for the first one.
Nice.
16 for the second one. 13 plus 3, and 10 plus 3 for the third one. So
You're good. You maintain concentration as each slash comes down on you, boom, cutting into your shoulder, boom, cutting into your other shoulder. He swings it around and boom, right into your gut as blood sprays out onto the sand. He's just stands there and just smiles, rips his axe out, and that will end his turn. You are, or Aldous, you can go if you'd like.
All this is gonna move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna dash 5, 10, 15, and he's gonna ask Joe if she has any extra beer.
Yeah, sure. Here you go. And I hand it to you.
And all this is ready to go.
All right, end of the round. Starting up the next one. Moke is up. What do you want to do?
All right. As we get ready for another round of this, what do you want out of this? And Cinna is going to kind of reposition, and then she's going to charge at him. So, well, actually, she'll charge in. I'll reposition here, so she has advantage on it.
All right, that's fine. She has advantage anyway because he reckless, but
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, well, that's fine. Sorry, 23.
hits.
So that's another strength save, but again, I don't think.
This time the strength save is a 22.
Yeah, that makes it. Okay. Okay, that's 8 slashing damage. Not much all around. I'm gonna. She has 10 feet of movement. I'm gonna have her 5, 10 away.
He's gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless you want to use your bonus action to command. Oh no, she already attacked. So.
Yeah. Well, I could use my bonus action for it and have her attack with one of my attacks. But...
is that still how it is in Tasha's? Because it didn't seem like it was.
Tasha's just adds that little caveat of being able to use one of your attacks as well. You still use the regular ranger, so at 7th level Beastmaster, I can use a bonus action to command them to do stuff instead of one of my actions.
Got
so
it.
it's just
I looked through it and I
that
didn't see that, but okay.
That's 7th level ranger, yeah.
Got it. Okay, so it's something in addition to it. Cool. So but you didn't do that, right? So.
I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should just be going all out trying to damage. I mean, long run, yeah, no, I will bonus action to have her move away.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Yeah. Okay. And then, okay, I'll use my attack then. Okay, that's a 19.
19 hits.
Okay, that's 13.
13 attack or damage?
Damage, sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Because that would be it.
As she jumps up, bites him, tries to pull him down again, he picks her up and throws her off of him.
Oh.
And you go ahead and stab him in the back. You see blood spurt out from the front of him as he is now bloodied. You rip it out of him.
Oh, are you sure you still want this? And then Pren will reposition herself. She'll dig into him with a 23.
Hits.
And 22.
Hits.
Cool. Oof. 10 plus 8. 18. I just realized I haven't been adding her bonus damage either, so 18 for that one. For both combined 18.
I need it separate. Is it 9 and 9?
Sorry, then it's 6 plus 4 is 10, and then 4 plus 4 is 8.
Okay, so 18, so 10 and 8, excuse me, because he's resisted. That's why I needed it.
Well, it's all the same damage though, right? So 18 is still just reduced to
5.
Right?
Does
that work?
If you did 10 damage, he takes 5. If you do 8 damage, he has 4. So in this case, it's the same. Usually, if it's like odd number damage, you get an extra point out of it. So
That's fair.
that's why we do a separate one. All right. So at that point, the owl comes up, and he is bleeding at this point as it slashes across his face. He turns.
It won't fly by. Yeah.
Okay. He spins back around to you, and as he does, he screams out. He goes, "I want blood!" And he swings into you recklessly.
Okay.
You got it.
So everyone knows he's going to do 30 on the attack first. Oh no, sorry, 31 on the attack, which will hit, as we know. The first attack was a 31. The second attack is a 27.
Okay.
That's 10 slashing damage and 18 slashing damage.
Very bloodied.
And I need 2 more concentration checks.
Yep. Okay. All right. Nice. First one is a 15. Second one is a 13.
All right. You managed to keep the concentration going, but you are
I'm
feeling
very,
the
very
blood well up in your mouth as he smiles and he goes, "Weak old man." Rips his axe out again, looks back to see if the owl's still there, and turns his focus back on you. That will end his turn. Aldous, you got anything you want to do?
Aldous will move. The black thing is the guy, right?
He's a token, but yeah.
The black token. Yeah, the black token.
It's got a picture in it, but yeah.
Oh, I can't.
We
see
can't
it.
really see it on our screen.
If I'm here, am I within 15 feet of him or no?
You are 20 feet away from him.
Got it. Understood. Then Aldous is just gonna ready a frostbite if he if Tyler goes unconscious, Sinrig.
Okay. All right. End of the round. Moke is up. What do you want to do?
He's like very like coughing up.
I'm sorry. So end of the round, and this
Yeah.
is the next round.
Yeah.
Can I step in? Because it looks like Moke is in pretty bad shape, right?
You could certainly do so.
Okay, I would want to step in because this looks fucked up.
I'll call out though. No, you don't have to. He wants this. And I look at him and this is what you want? I am not your Sinrig. I didn't do this to you. But I'll finish it if I have to. And then you can do what you want with that, Dozer. But
Do you continue, Dozer?
I mean, okay, so does Kragan look even? It's Kragan, right?
He's bloodied. Yeah, he is bloodied.
Okay.
But I could almost bet that Sinrig Moke looks much worse.
Yeah, like he's about to go unconscious, like close to it, right? Like that's what I'm thinking. A couple good swipes and you're done. And I don't want you to get hurt.
But
You know what?
and with that being said, this does feel like a very tribal argument, so it's up to you as to what you want to get involved in.
Okay, I'll shit. Okay. Okay, Moke, I'll be here. I mean, fine, do your thing, dumbass.
Grimald will jump in as well. He won't even say anything. He's just gonna pace around to the side and crap, I can't get close enough to.
Can wait till the next turn.
Yeah, I'll just wait there, and I'll undo I'll pull the whip off of my belt and just kind of hold it out, preparing to, in case Moke falls and the attacks keep coming, to step in.
Okay. All right, Moke, you are up.
Oh, actually, I can do that. Can I ready a lunging attack if that happens?
If Moke goes down.
If Moke goes down and he looks like he's gonna do another attack.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Forgot I got lunging attack, so I could do it within just a trot, walking around the
That
side.
that was a much better qualifier than what I did. So that was good.
Moke, what do you got?
all right. We're gonna go all out. So Sin is gonna kind of back and then round out a punch or a pounce. Sorry.
All right, roll. He is reckless
Nice.
still. So.
That's a crit.
Awesome.
So another strength save, but
30.
yeah. Okay. That's a 14 damage. And then I'll make my attacks. First one for 19. I'm getting close.
Hits.
All right. Second one, 16 plus 9 is 20 something. 20 something.
Hits.
Okay. For 12 slashing damage. Nice. And 15 slashing damage. For those.
15. Wow.
Just like whirlwind trying to attack everyone going in at once. This Pren is also going to come down and get hers in for 22 and 20.
Hit and hit.
Reckless attack is great. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Okay, first attack is for 10 and second attack is for 11.
All right, he's looking rough after that, and he's just, as all of you are scratching in on him, slashing him apart, blood coating the sand around him. He's just, on his turn, he will recklessly swing around to Cinna first. Ooh, that's an 18.
Okay. 18 hits. I believe my Sentinel procs because he attacks someone.
Well,
wait, let me double check.
Do
the
more than
wording.
believe.
Yeah, I'm reading. A creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than me. I can use my reaction.
Go for it.
Oh, so I could have been fucking doing that. God damn, I suck. All right, well, do it now. 26.
That'll hit.
Max is 15, yeah.
All right, he's still standing as you stab into him. He brings the axe around and hits Cinna for 17 slashing damage.
She's unconscious.
She goes flying across the ground, just slams into it, and he completely doesn't care. He redirects his attention back to you, Sinrig. That's going to be a 19.
That hits.
17 slashing damage.
I'm unconscious.
Okay. That triggers your attack, your reaction, or your ready to attack, Aldous.
Yep.
For frostbite.
Pren disappears.
19. Oh no, it's a con save.
It's an 18 con save.
He fails, so he takes.
Is it half, or is it save or die?
It's save or die.
All right, so nothing happens. So he actually doesn't even notice the cold run up
what?
along his arm as he
Why?
steps 5.
You wait.
He failed.
No, his is a 19 DC and he rolled an 18.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
He failed the D.
I heard.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought I heard him say no. That's why. My bad. Yeah, just
you-
say that. You guys don't need to stutter around it.
I
Just
thought he
be
had
like, no,
legendary-
you misheard.
I
Go
thought
for
he
it.
had legendary saves.
Roll
so I
your
was like,
roll your
okay.
damage.
Okay. Oh, I'm using. Can I use sorcery points on cantrips?
I don't know. You would have to know.
A spell. Yep, I can. Doesn't say.
Yep.
A different thing. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna re-roll that die. That's 10 cold damage.
10 cold damage. All right. He even resists that, you notice, as the cold runs up his arm. He shoots a look over at you and smiles as he steps back 5, 10, 15, 20. Slams his axe into the ground and runs 20 feet at Mulk. 15, 20, which will provoke your attack of opportunity now at this point. Or not, you're ready to attack. Grimald.
Okay. So, jeez, yeah. When he set his axe down, I wasn't expecting.
No, he
it
didn't
to-
set his axe down. He slammed his axe into the ground
Oh,
and then ran forward to jump in the air.
okay. That's going to be. Oh, that should hit him. Sorry, brain. 24.
24 will hit him.
Okay. Plus D8. So that plus the D8 for the thing. That is 15 damage.
15 damage, a lot of damage, but an unstoppable force as he resists the whipping around him right at that point, cracking against his side. He jumps into the air and brings the axe down. The axe slams into the sand right next to Mulk's head. He stops. And Mulk, you're barely just eyes fluttering at this point. You see he's just so weak.
I tried earlier.
You need them to fight your battles. Not worth killing. Rips the axe out and puts it on his back, and he's just gonna start walking out of there.
Yeah, no, he's not. I'm gonna lightning lure him, pull him back.
Roll your attack.
He has a strength saving throw.
19.
I'd like to jump in whenever, just so you know.
Just barely beat it.
All right, everyone, roll for an.
Yes.
Actually, so with this
As I
lightning
hit him-
lure, since you're all continue attack, let's have. Well, okay, let's we'll keep the initiative going. Demetrius, you will just be at the end of it all.
Oh, okay.
I'm technically after him. That's why
You
I
are
figured.
technically after him. He had no more movement technically, so it was Aldous. You were up. So though he got a 19, what happened?
Nothing. The lightning lure hits him and he shrugs it off.
Okay. It.
And then Aldous will stand up and be like, no, you don't leave until you fight the whole tribe. You have no tribe. He does.
Damn.
He looks.
That's a line.
He looks around at all of you and he goes, "Pathetic excuse for a tribe. Can't even let your Sinrik fight his own battle."
You don't think I could have stepped in any time I let him fight? But you challenged one of ours. So you challenge us all.
You let him
Step
fight.
up.
You let him fight, then you let him lose. It's over.
He has lost. I will win. We will win.
Very well. Dozer, you're up. What do you want to do?
This is the fucking Mask of Zorro. And all this is like...
He
those
is, just so you all know, you are all entering this fight completely full health, and he is very, very beaten down at this point.
Yeah, I was gonna say this.
So he's not looking good.
Sounds like his
Okay.
mistake, not mine.
That's fine. I,
I
just
think-
want you to be aware.
My thought process is to restrain him and hopefully, have a cathartic moment. What is our plan here? Anyway,
I don't know.
I
I don't know if you're
have
just planning
one.
to kill him or what, but you got to do something.
right?
You either are you gonna do something or not?
Sure. I mean, I'll step in and be like, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk up here and be like, guys, and I'm gonna hold Kragan back. I'm gonna try and grapple him.
All right, roll an athletics check.
Got it. It's 29.
I gotta check his rage really quick. Yeah, he has advantage. Alright. Because he is still raging. It's out of the box. Let's see. 29, he got a 23, so you grapple him.
Aha! Hey, everybody, calm down. It was a fair fight. I think that the Moch and you had to work something out. And maybe we can work it out again later. But I don't think now is the time to kill anybody.
All right. End of Dozer's turn. Grimold, what do you want to do?
I don't want to continue attacking him at the moment, but I will at least walk up. You call him weak, but who would be fighting by your side if the circumstances were different? And I'll just walk past him and check on Moke.
Okay. He is bleeding out right now.
I will stabilize.
Roll a medicine check.
Yeah, I totally can do those.
I believe in you.
Holy crap. I actually at least rolled high. Oh, what is that? That's a 20.
All right. You get down on the ground and start tending to his wounds.
Demetrius, look
stabilizing.
at me. I'm doing a thing.
I'm so proud of you.
Demetrius, you are up.
I will walk over. As I do, I cast Spare the Dying on Cinna, and
Okay.
I kneel down.
She has a periaptive health. or the wound closure, correct, Tyler? So she's stable.
She stabilizes on her
Oh.
turn, so yeah. So it hasn't been her turn yet, but she will be fine.
Okay,
yeah.
got it. You would know
Well, then
that is what I'm saying.
I do it anyway. It's a cantrip.
Okay,
Let me do my job.
that's fair. Sorry.
And then I walk over, kneel down, and I will cast Cure Wounds on Moke at a 4th level.
Ooh.
You get 32 plus 5, 37 hit points.
Okay.
Moke, your eyes open up to see this scene. Dozer's got his arms wrapped around Kragan. You can see Aldous has his lightning crackling from his hand at this point. Very tense situation. And it is your turn.
I'll stand up. Cinna stabilizes then.
Mhm.
We don't have to fight this battle. But Aldous, I appreciate what you said. Because you're right. And Grimwold, you are right. You fight for Kingsford, but he would not fight for you. You call me weak, but you don't look too good yourself. We don't have to be enemies.
Roll persuasion check.
Does it have to be though? Like, could it be like survival?
No.
Oh, hey, that's a 17.
That's good.
Yeah.
The battle was fought. You lost. I won. It is over. Call your dogs off.
The battle is over. You heard them.
I don't know if we're still doing turn order, but if you say that, Aldous will stand down. His hands and eyes will stop glowing.
If you all
Alright.
stand down, his grip loosens on his axe and his rage is released.
All right.
He takes a
I
deep
let
breath.
him go. Let him go. Put a little pat on his butt. And send him on his way.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that I would.
And he rages again.
He looks up, and not to any of you, just kind of looking toward the door, he says to himself, I am stronger than any Sinrig. And
You are.
He walks out.
Crack.
Think he's gone.
Is he keep
He'll
walking?
stop
I'm
for a
gonna follow
moment.
him.
He'll
Okay.
stop, but he won't look at you. If you have nothing to
As
say,
I said
he's-
before, I am not a Sinrig. You were right when you said that. If that means I need to prove myself in another way, I will, but you are strong. And I'm sorry our tribe let you down, but you fight for nothing. And you fight for no one. And I'm sorry for you. With such skill, with such sorrow that I sense in you. I know I cannot help you, but I will be here if you wish to talk. Maybe you can focus that rage on something bigger, something more, if that's what you want for yourself.
he leaves. Whoops.
Aldous gives Joe 5 gold.
I mean, I did win the bet. Did you actually get
As
it?
Throb
Yeah,
is just sitting there, like, arms crossed, freaked out. He's like, well, I'm glad everyone's okay.
I'm gonna go give a good berry to Cinna.
She shakes up out of it, just looks up at you, eyes sad, very much sense of failure in the cat as she like looks at you and just kind of nuzzles along your legs.
I just kind of pet her. I'm just kind of thinking. I don't know.
Aldous is gonna bring Cynric a mocha beer. You want a beer?
Yeah, let's all have beers. It's, yeah. Hey, you want a party? Let's go party. He walks inside, leaving you guys out there by yourselves.
And he's gonna like hand you the beer and be like, "If you want, I can put in another 500 gold on his tab."
No. That was a well-fought battle, and
It'd be 1,000 electrum.
Thank you.
thank you all for being willing to fight. It was not a fight you had to, but thank you.
It was not a fight you should have had to either.
No, I think I deserved that one. That's fine, actually. I did. It's fine, though. My tribe let him down.
Your tribe almost kicked his ass. And then he cheerses you.
Yes. This is a good tribe. No, he'll just down the whole beer.
Good. Nice.
Joe refills it.
You like that was crazy, man. That guy was so angry. He's so angry all the time.
Now, don't we need to go ask his boss to teleport us?
Wait, what?
Yeah, that is amazing.
Yeah. Yes, we should do that. What time is it?
It's late. It's like 7, 8 o'clock at night.
How many days do we have left still?
Sorry, let me pull up my notes.
I lost
really
track.
quick.
I think
5
we're
or
on
6.
I believe 5.
Okay. Should we go now, or should we go in the morning, maybe? Whatever you guys want.
Perhaps
I can short rest.
Perhaps not leave tonight, but at least discuss it with him.
Sure. Let's do that. Yeah.
That
Are
is,
we
if-
absolutely sure that Archibald can't teleport us?
We could yes, we could ask him. Ophelia did not mention him, but he may have a way. Yeah.
I would be thrilled to ask him first.
It's funny that he wouldn't just be like, "Hey guys, I can also teleport you there. I have this thing I want you to get for me, and also I can get you there." But we can
That's-
definitely go ask.
That's
Hey.
fair. No, that's fair. That's a good point.
I mean, he did talk about a lot of things, so maybe he did mention it, and I just stopped listening.
I don't remember.
He did not,
just-
but to be fair, you guys didn't ask, so...
And
Yeah.
he does seem like the kind of person you need to ask a direct question if you want an answer. We'll just swing by really, really fast. We can ask him, because then we don't have to deal with Kingsford at all. And we
Wait a
can-
minute. So if we don't, we're still gonna get the thing for Ophelia, though.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, got it. I thought we were like breaking that whole deal, but that's okay. Good.
No,
You're good.
no, I
Go
think
ahead.
we'll still go with Ophelia to show us the way to whatever she needs. We just may not have to have Kingsford take us there, because that, I don't know. I don't.
Oh,
know.
I want to bring up something really quick. What if they want the same thing? What are we gonna do?
You mean Archibald and Ophelia, or Ophelia
Yes.
and Kingsford? Oh,
Archibald and Ophelia.
I have a feeling they probably do.
It's like really weird they're both going after like a magic item in the same place.
well, from what we were told about this place, it is a vast ancient city. There could be many different treasures there.
No, you're right, and I hope they are, but I just want to talk about
What
it here
if?
before.
What if they
If
are?
like it comes up and she tries to take it, are we gonna let her? Are we gonna take it for Archibald? I feel like it's better for her to have it for like as far as alliances, like,
purposes,
me and our
yeah.
big picture goes. But I will bum me out to betray Archibald like that.
We may be able, depending on what she needs to use it for, we may be able to convince her to let Archibald use it for his dreams, and then we can all work together on it.
That's a good idea. And if we get to Archibald and if he can teleport us, we'll just make them hash it out beforehand.
Yeah, there you go. And I can always just pay Ophelia. It'll be fine.
That's true.
You could always pay me, too.
I've said I will give you all money if you need it. I'm running low on funds, but I can still pay. So, Archibald?
Yes.
Archibald.
All right. You all
Archibald.
finish your beers, and Throb eagerly tries to make sure that no one's getting sued here. And he, upon realizing that you're all cool, everything's fine, no worries, he goes back to handling the dinner shift while you all get up and head out into the night.
I think we should bring Carl to talk to Archibald. Just saying.
Yeah, I should probably go up and give the birds some more food. I'll do that before we leave. While everybody was talking, I can just go up and give them some rations.
Okay. Yeah,
Or some leftover of the meal that we were eating.
Sure. Yeah, he eats it welcomingly. As you walk in, he says, "Let me out! Let me out! I'm being held prisoner! Let me out! Let me out!" And then you shut the door. And he shut the door and he just tilts his head. And feed him, and you are like, "All right, see ya." You walk. As soon as you open up the door, he goes, "I'm being held against my will. Being held against my will. Let me out. Let me out." And then you shut the door.
You're so funny. You're so funny.
It's just someone walks by and they're like, "Okay," and keep moving. All right, you all head downstairs and out into the night. Make your way off to the west side of town to Archibald's tower. You approach the large oak doors of the tower, walking up the steps, knock, and soon enough, there's an answer at the door. "Ah, hello, friends. Please, come in. I was just getting ready to sit down for an evening tea."
Oh, Archibald, it's so good to see you. I think we have time for tea. Don't we have time for tea? We have time for tea.
I would certainly hope so. As you know, it's very important to drink tea at regular intervals throughout the day. It helps with a good digestive tract and also is very healthy for the spirit. As you know, your spirit goes... He's walking in.
Archibald, do you know teleport?
Ah! Speaking of spirits and teleport, I am able to cast such a spell. It is why I have a teleportation circle in my closet. Now, as you know, the spell teleport is an old spell, invented all the way back to when magic was first given form by the Antaro. With that being said, I have mastered the perfection of the teleport spell and find it very easy to teleport to places that I have been, such as Underberg, where I often travel to visit other mages and discuss things, much like the convention I had informed
If I'm
you of.
not mistaken, Archibald, I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Yeah?
You're talking about the teleport spell and not the teleport circle spell, right?
That is absolutely correct, and a fantastic distinction to mention. The teleport spell is specific for it allows you to teleport to any place, but is particularly effective if you use it to teleport to a circle. Now, of course, I am a master of many magics, so I do not need a circle. However, it is often helpful to have one, knowing where you want to go. Now, a teleportation circle only allows you to cast a spell to that circle and nowhere else.
So can you teleport us to Dar Arael?
I have never been.
Can you just guess and hope?
Well, that reminds me of a time when a wizard guessed and hoped. Guessed. Weird. That reminds me of that time. And that wizard was one known as Dave. No relation to Shady Dave, I've just realized, which may be confusing.
It's like, what a friggin' twist is gonna be.
There was another Dave in this town.
Well, that wizard once used a spell once used teleport to try and enter a tomb, which he did not know what was on the other side. And he teleported himself into the statue that lay on the other side. And there his body remained, forever fused with the statue, his human head rotting away to form a skull on the top, to create a very gothic architecture piece that is admired to this day by many spellcasters for its beauty and its cautionary tale.
So, but like it's been described to you, right? So you know, if we can get someone to describe it to you, would you take us there?
I have never been, and if you could find someone who has, then they could probably help. Yes. However, it may in fact be easier if you are trying to go to Dar Arael to teleport to Wolf Bay, a place that I have been.
That's where Kingsford actually was, I think. Yeah, that would.
Wolf Bay is one of my favorite spots in the country. A tourist destination for all of those eager to experience the wonder of adventure without any of the threats.
All right, I want to talk to DM Ben, so don't give me a long-winded explanation.
Yeah.
That was the plan with Kingsford too, right? Was to go to Wolf Bay?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for telling us that in 20 minutes.
I
Thank Archibald.
fucking love it. I never, ever want to hear that shit out of your mouth again, Mike. Because Archibald is a freaking gift. He is a gift sent to us by Ben. Okay, don't ever demotivate Ben from ever doing Archibald.
No, I'm not demotivating Ben. That was supposed to be said with my accent. Thank you for telling us we could have done this in like 20 minutes. I appreciate you.
Good. Thank you.
It has only been 8 since you have showed up, but I do appreciate your wanting to be here and converse with me. And of course...
Great, that is good. So you could get us to Wolf Bay. That's where we're trying to go. So now I guess you guys
We'll
can...
come back tomorrow.
We can come back with her feet, with you know who, and...
Do we have to come back with her?
Yeah, she's coming with us.
Why?
That's part of the
Because we
deal.
don't know what we're looking for.
Oh, I don't know. Nobody... I don't remember discussing the actual thing that y'all talked about with her because I wasn't there. I was getting posters for Shady Dave.
That's true.
Ophelia is going to help us if we decide to overthrow Kingsford. But she needs something from Dar Arael that she originally came here for. So yeah.
I mean, it's honestly, like I am to the point where like the world's going to end. Somebody told, like, it seems like I can't stop it. So you guys just tell me what you want me to do, and I'm here for all you guys. Like everything else, I don't really care about because it seems like inevitable and it seems futile. But whatever you guys want to do, tell me what to do, and I'm there.
That is an awfully nihilistic way of looking at things, young Joe. And truly I'm sorry, I did not mean to interrupt you.
Well, I mean, when you were, your father was trapped in a demon dagger that you were attuned to for a very long time, the world kind of feels nihilistic afterwards.
Okay!
Yes! Yes! He had a one-word response! That's amazing!
You made him speechless. Good job.
Anyway, just a reminder that I can teleport myself and up to 8 creatures, so it shall require 2 trips. And quite a bit of energy.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. How
So-
much? And I start reaching for my pouch.
I think he means he can only do it like once a day, probably.
No, I should be able to do it twice, as long as I have the circle and this. I was alluding to, in fact, paying me a little bit of money for my skills. Now, while I understand you are going to Dar Arael to acquire my item that I have asked for and wish to get my fingers on, I do humbly request that if you are not going to walk there yourself, that I maybe get a little bit of gold for the expenditure of materials and energy.
Fair.
I didn't
How
know.
much
I
you
didn't know
think?
our friendship was like that, but okay.
Whoa! I am so sorry, Warforge. I believe that I have overstepped and...
No, it's okay.
Misexplained.
I just thought you enjoyed teleporting, so I mean, I figured you would just do it for free for me.
We have a very strong working relationship, but I do not feel comfortable at describing you all as my friends yet.
It's okay. I just figured, this is like a hobby for you, so maybe it does not really work.
This is
Wait,
quite literally my job and my life studies.
Okay, I thought your job was telling stories, but okay, all right. But just a
Telling
second, let me
stories is a job. Like a bard. The song swords are quite some bards. Perhaps I would benefit from learning their storytelling techniques at the college. Perhaps that should be my next year's trip.
That's a great
No.
idea.
Would you cut us a discount if we introduce you to Ophelia Songsword?
I have met Ophelia Songsword, and I would not like to do so again.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I mean, okay, so what's fair? We give you 10 gold pieces.
That sounds reasonable to me.
I lowballed the hell out of that. Wow. That sounds great. Yeah, 10 total.
I don't spend a lot of gold. I am not entirely sure. I tend to create my own food using the properties of magic. So I'm not entirely sure of the cost of various items.
How much does a banana cost?
10 gold.
All right, so I either need 10 gold or 20 electrum, so I'm going to do, let's see here.
Do half and half.
I'm just going to give you, I'll just give you 10 gold. Thank you, Archibald.
No.
You're a treat.
All right, let's get ready to teleport.
What do we have to? No, we have to wait.
Tomorrow.
Oh, well then you should probably take your gold back. Why, that reminds me of a time in which I paid for services early on something and wished I hadn't.
Oh, I've been there before.
I was young, one
Uh-huh.
30-year-old turtle, out on the mean streets of Underberg, and I had seen in the window a wonderful cap that I was interested in purchasing for my head. I had walked inside to ask about the cap, but they only had it in human size and not turtle size, for as you can tell by standing with me in this room, my head is smaller than yours. I asked them to resize it and generously paid them up front to quickly do so, and they graciously accepted my gold. And when I arrived the next day to pick up my resized cap, I found that they had no recollection of our discussion or meeting.
Archibald, who did this to you? Who has the quest log?
Oh, it was a
Burning Underberg to the ground.
tailor shop in Underberg. Went by the name of Look Your Best.
Fascinating. So they caught amnesia.
I do not know. I believe they were trying to scam me, believing me to be one without my wits. Little did they know I am a master of the arcane arts, and was there for that very same trip to go to a convention on spell casting.
Burn, look your best to the ground. Got it.
Got it.
Can you repeat some of that story? I missed it from my notes.
No, it's all improvised.
No.
Can you please go over the one detail that you said?
There's a shop in
great.
Underberg called Look Your Best. We're going to burn it to the ground.
He has
Great.
poured you all tea, by the way. He has
just-
the glasses sitting out.
Great. I was curious. Are we going to miss the festival if we leave tomorrow, or do we have to? Or we have time for that?
The Winter's End Festival is in about 4.5 days. The 65th day of winter, and today is the 60th.
It'll take. So we'll get there tomorrow. We'll get to Dar Arael tomorrow if we leave early in the morning. Then we do the thing.
Get to Wolf Bay. How far
Get
is
to
it?
Wolf Bay, take
Wolf
up a boat.
Bay is just a day's trip across the lake. Or
So we'll
Dar
get to Dar
Arael
Arael.
is just a day's trip across the lake.
So we get to Dar Arael in the second day.
You
We
know,
do the-
if we leave tomorrow morning and you are able to get a boat, you should be able to get to Dar Arael by the evening.
Well, yes, but I don't know if we want to look around at night. It seems a little silly.
I believe that the best places to look around are places that are scary at night. That is where all of the most magical things occur. I remember
Archibald,
once...
are you coming with us to Dar Arael?
No! I'm paying you to do so.
Oh, yes. Well, you're already coming with us to Wolf Bay. You might as well. If you have not seen it, and it is a place where all races have done various magical rituals, surely as a student of magic yourself, you would want to look upon it with your own eyes.
Oh, my dear friend, Father Demetrius. While I hear you and see you, I am afraid that I have gotten quite old. You see, I am a very old turtle in the throes of my life, and I want to spend the end of it studying and learning, and not dying at the hands of ungodly beasts in a dungeon. That is your job.
Well, we would be there to protect you.
He looks at Sinrig. No, thank you.
Oh, that was a clan dispute. That was a one-on-one thing.
Very well, it is none of my business, but I do believe my services will be best not going.
Archibald, I really do think you should come with us.
Roll a
and I
persuasion.
cast Gaius. No, I'm casting Gaius.
I don't know why we're doing this exactly, but I'm thrilled for
No,
it.
I'm all for it. I know exactly why I'm doing
What
it.
are you doing?
We fucking love Archibald. That's who we love.
Did you just Gaius an Archmage? Did you really just try to Gaius an Archmage?
Yeah.
I'm into it. I'm into it.
Oh,
He's gonna hate us.
he's gonna be pissed.
Wait a minute. Where'd it go? Hold on. Let me check my spell list. I might not even have it prepared.
All right, someone cross off side quest. Make Archibald our friend. 'Cause that ain't happening.
Why are my spells not popping up? You fucker. All right.
Did D&D Beyond take a poop?
Maybe. I don't know.
I know I did.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess I didn't prepare. I thought I had it prepared a few seconds
Okay, now
ago.
looking at Gaius as a spell, yeah, thank God you didn't have that prepared.
Yeah.
Like, you would have ruined Archibald.
I'm not sure
had
what
to-
you're trying to do with your hands there. Check your notes.
Nothing.
Shit, I forgot.
Yeah, I'm just.
Understand. As much as I would enjoy,
I'll take a persuasion check though.
you could try.
Try.
20? I do believe, based on my knowledge of that place, it is incredibly dangerous. And while I'm happy to perhaps pay you for the hiring of mercenaries to assist you through the place, my skills would begin and end at my ability to cast spells. I would not be a good guide, and I would only slow you down as I move very, very slowly. So, the answer is still no. But if you need assistance financially to hire people who may be guides in Wolf Bay, I am open to covering that bill.
No, we won't take your money, Archibald. You're a treat. You don't need to do that.
No, but he'll take ours, right?
I fear the lines in our professional relationship are becoming more blurred with each day.
They were blurred as soon as I heard your sweet, sweet voice.
Very well. Look at the time. It is time for this little turtle to crawl into his hole. I hope you all enjoyed your tea.
Joe had poured it into a plant nearby and filled it with beer and was pretending to drink the tea.
It was good tea. He walks you.
Fine.
It's good beer.
He
We'll
walks
see
you to
you
the
in
door.
the morning.
In the morning. Very excited. Maybe I'll grab lunch at Wolf Bay. It's been so long since I've been to the Temple of Ill-Begotten Misery. And he's like got the door open.
Why are we going there again?
He won't go to Dar Arael, but he'll go to the freaking Temple of Misery? What the fuck?
Yeah, what's the Temple of Misery? What?
Oh, it's a wonderful restaurant in Wolf
no.
Bay. I'm happy to show you. They
great,
serve
okay.
the most fantastic fried steaks.
Oh, see, I don't eat food.
Oh! He shuts the door. And that's where we're going to go ahead and take an early break because I really have to go to the bathroom. So we'll take an early break, just 15 minutes. We will be back to see how this all plays out. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
I need more Archibald. I need more Archibald.
Welcome back.
What up?
So, you all have made your way back to the Beans and Mash to sleep for the night. Get your sleep schedules back in order. Normally, I'd be like 24 hours for a long rest, but, you know, it's within downtime, so it's fine for me. I'm cool with it. Does anyone have anything they'd like to do before they rest?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I want to, and I'll kind of just explain this for the viewers and everything. I have had proficiency in calligraphy supplies since the beginning of the game, and have been trying to figure out like a cool way of utilizing that. So what I'm going to do is, since I'm on good terms with my best friend now, I'm going to spend each night writing letters to Leon. And then whenever we're in like a big town or something, I will get a courier to send them back to him.
Okay.
So I'm just going to like kind of tell him what has happened since we got to Empire's Crossing. I'll tell him about the bar that we went to that was ridiculous. Tell him about Harry Scorn and how he ended up being a devil. And then I'll tell him about the Manticore and the crazy blood hag. And I'll also tell him about the parrot and the fight and all that stuff. And then I'll send it off. I'll find a courier the next day before we head out.
Sounds good. Hang on, my cat wants to come into this room. Well, then close it. He's stupid.
I'd like to cast
Yeah.
Legend Lore.
Legend lore on.
The Kalishtar Dream Orb.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck yeah, let's do that.
Set up my incense and my 4 ivory strips and... meditate to gain knowledge.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Was that the dream orb right there? Is it inside him? Did he eat it?
His head is the dream
Oh.
orb. Let me look over this spell again.
Oops, didn't want that.
Okay. As you cast it and meditate on the ritual, as everyone else is, writing or bedding down, you focus. And receive these thoughts. Buried deep and forgotten to time, an orb which, I can rhyme here, an orb which allows one to conquer their mind, except in the hands of the creator who made it, and their spirits who use it to send themselves home. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Then with that,
Oh, sorry. Moke is gonna do something too. He's just gonna I haven't done this in a really long time because I kept waiting for us to be in person because I felt like it was better in person. But I feel like now is a good time to bring back his runes and do a reading because again it feels weird doing it on Zoom, but whatever.
who are you doing a reading for? Yourself?
Yes. He's gonna do one for himself and one for Kragan.
Okay.
So, if for anyone who doesn't remember, I pull 3 runes. The first is for the past, the first is for the present, and the last is, or first, second, and then the last is for the future. So,
It's for yourself first.
Yes. Oh boy, I gotta. Let's see. The first one is the reed, which is the rune of renewal and cleansing. Interesting. Okay. That's for his past. So okay. His present is 1, 2, 3, 4. For the willow, which is intuition and flexibility. Okay. And his future is for the ash, which is peace and connection.
But also ash.
It's the ash tree. It's not.
Got it.
It's the tree that in Norse mythology
Got
is
it, yeah.
referred to as the world tree. So, okay. And then for Kragan, past is also the reed. Okay. Practical cleansing doesn't fit, but I'll make something up for it.
You don't know that.
That's fair. Okay. And then his present is the alder tree, is a shield, life force, and foundations. Okay. And his future.
It's a shield for what's his face?
Kingsford. For himself, maybe. And his last one is the blackthorn. Adversity, pain, struggling, and the protection after obtaining wisdom that is hard won. I like that last one, protection after obtaining wisdom that is hard won. Okay.
Roll an insight check for me.
Insight check. Okay. I forget what my insight is. Sorry. Nice. Okay, that's a 22.
How about you?
You've done these readings before. There's no coincidence that you've pulled the same rune for both of your pasts.
Sure.
Especially a rune that revolves around renewal and cleansing.
Okay.
You are certain that you two share an unseen connection more than just your tribe.
Interesting.
And I'm not just tossing that out here, but that seemed like a good time to...
No, I like that. That's very, very cool.
Do you hear me?
And now...
What do you think, Cinna?
No.
Well, I don't know, Sinrig!
I love Cinna's voice. Well, I don't know.
Well, shucks, Sinrig.
Well, I'm just a stupid goddamn cat.
All right, best moment of ever.
Yeah.
Well done.
It's going on the
before,
TikTok.
Yeah. That's
Before-
all. He just is gonna
Okay.
think on that all. And
What'd you say, Otis?
Oh, can I do something?
Yeah.
Because you said we have downtime, right? Neve?
Absolutely, yeah. You got some time before you rest.
You guys think we should see Deliria, see if she knows anything about this orb? Or are we already there today? That was yesterday, right?
That was yesterday. It was actually... might have even been 2 days ago.
Maybe she knows something about the orb or some swords, or maybe she has something we can use in this fight, you know, because he said it's a spooky place, right? Powerful stuff. Maybe we should be on guard.
Great. Maybe
I mean,
we could.
since we're about to go to sleep anyway, so I figure we stop by. We gotta send her a message though, so Father, you can do that, right?
A message?
Like send her. We have to ask if we can come. Last time we told her we'd knock first.
Oh, of course.
Can you cast sending?
Yes, of course.
Great.
Um,
What are you saying, Grimald? We were talking. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just thinking we could split up. A couple of us grab Ophelia. A couple of us go to Deliria.
Oh, that's right. We gotta get her. Great. I'm gonna go talk to Ophelia because
Right now?
Ophelia doesn't
Tomorrow.
like me. I'm gonna go talk to.
Confused on the timeline.
I'm
Don't
gonna
we
go
need
talk to Delirium.
Okay, and we don't need to get Ophelia until tomorrow when we're about to go, right?
But we don't know where she is. She's not. If it's not nighttime.
Oh,
The character model only appears.
she's by her
after.
rock, right?
she's up
She said-
on a rock. Yeah.
She said she'd be by her rock.
That's true.
A rock!
Seeing Deliria today could probably be for the best. I was thinking all of this in the morning, personally. So disregard.
You just get the spell slots back after sleeping because he has to cast teleportation circle, right?
You would.
Sorry.
You have to cast teleportation circle to get to the
Yeah,
area,
but
correct?
we have to ask about the sending spell first. We have to ask her if we can come.
So Demetrius,
Yeah. I'll go ahead and just
So that's my-
take my focus, cup it in my hands. Hello, Deliria. All right, if we pop by to take a look at your wares.
roll a percentage die for me, please.
Percentage die. Oh, that's right. Fucking. $73.
Okay. All good. You hear. Isn't it a bit late for you? Very well. Come on by. I'm wearing my slip.
I'm not going.
What is he doing?
She
Alright,
seems a
alright.
bit perturbed about the time of day, but she seems fine with it.
Aldous doesn't ritually cast it. Do you tell? Wait, do you say she's in her slip? No, I'm kidding. No, I'm playing. Aldous will ritually cast teleportation circle to get us there.
Only one PC is allowed to be horny for Deliria.
I apologize. That's my bad.
Well, he's not here, so.
No, it's.
What are you talking about? Every good
Oh,
TV
that's
show
right.
has
Varys is hot for what's her name?
Kemi.
Yeah, in Hopevale.
No, she's here. She's in the crossing.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You guys commissioned some bombs from her.
Yeah, that's on the back
Well,
burner.
Actually,
We got
tomorrow.
those, right?
No, tomorrow would be the right day.
Oh, tomorrow they're ready.
Could
Yeah.
pick them up.
Yep.
All right. All right. So who's going to
Very good.
Deliria's? Raise
I
a
think
hand.
everybody-
Grimald will go.
Everyone's going.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone's going. Everyone's who's awake, of course. Zane and Varus have already fallen asleep.
But we'll look out for their
Oh, yeah,
interests.
let's do it.
Sure. Sure. You can look out for their.
Do they
interests.
give us some money to look out for their interests?
I mean, that's up to them.
All right, I'll find out.
You could just have them pay you later, or if there's something that like is really really needed, I will allow it. If something comes up where you're like, oh my god, that is what they need, we'll talk about it.
They can fantasy PayPal me.
Yes, I will allow that because I'm a nice DM. I'm not like other DMs. I'm a cool DM.
Yeah, you are.
Show me another DM in this entire world that has blue hair. You won't find one.
It's Glenn's voice.
All right, you draw the circle onto the ground, pushing the beds aside so that you have the room to work, and draw it onto the ground in chalk. Clap your hands together. A portal opens up that you all quickly walk through and arrive on the other side in the back room of Deliria's shop.
The portal definitely, by the way, is basically a wall of water
Stargate.
with pink energy swirling around the top and the bottom.
Love it. It's a Stargate. Got it.
Yep, 100%. That's what I should have said. That's what I was thinking of, but I couldn't fucking say it. So thank you.
You all step out of her little closet area and walk out to see her standing there in a pink silk slip. Just kind of very thin bands around the shoulders. She stands there.
Not leaving much to the imagination.
Yeah, and she's just okay.
Oh, the slip is. Oh.
Pardon us. We did not mean to intrude, but could use some guidance.
You're not intruding, dear. You were invited. Come on. And she walks to the front of the shop. You all step
We
out with
follow.
her. So what do we need? I will not refund the bird.
Oh no, that is fine. We love the bird. He's been amazing.
Yes.
I was just curious what you have. We are going to a place called Dar Arael tomorrow. Apparently there's like a lot of dark magic and like it's pretty spooky, you know?
Yes.
So we were seeing if you had anything that might help us. That's all.
Roll a persuasion check with a d10.
You got it, man. I'm gonna use this dice roller. Dice tower, excuse me. 23 plus 9, 32. 32.
Well,
An inverted vomit.
let's see here.
Yeah, right. How do you reverse throw up?
It just goes back in.
It's like it's a throw up in your mouth. It's just. That's a 32. It'll come up so unoften that I'll be impressed as any of us remember that.
Well,
I know
Mitch
you
will.
know much.
I'll remember it.
It's like blend into the wall.
I have
April's,
these-
April's activating camouflage.
I have these bracers that you may find handy.
Ooh, I'm interested.
They're,
What do they do?
Braces of defense.
Oh yeah, baby.
Can't wear those.
Those are lit. I'm
They
interested.
don't
How much-
count as armor.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, then I might be interested in those.
I think any of us.
Anything.
In fact, they only work if you are not wearing any armor.
That is the other thing. So
That's
how much?
all you, yeah.
Mm.
How much are they? Wait, what? Why do you? I want them too. Maybe I don't want to die.
For
You don't
this,
get hit no matter what.
I'm way up in the shit. You're not.
10,000 gold pieces.
Oh yeah, no, you can. That's the last.
An entirely fair price for such a thing.
No, that was April saying that.
Do you take payment in bird?
No.
Not
Um,
anymore.
What do they? What like defense? Sorry, like I can just look it up.
They give you a +2 to your AC.
Wait, did you just speak in like primordial there? What or not primordial? What's like the ancient fucking
Deep
language?
speech.
Yeah, that's some deep speech shit right there. I don't think any of us speak that.
I definitely.
Grimel does,
Are you fucking kidding me? That's lit.
I
because he learned
promise.
it through the church.
I promise at least one person out there roaming the plains understood.
So are you okay if I get them?
Just wait 1 second. Let's see what else you got.
Oh,
Can we
okay.
wait just a minute?
Items besides that, I don't have. But I do have potions that you may find interesting. Potions of healing that you may require. Should you come into contact with anything that will try to kill you, which is incredibly
Yeah,
likely.
that's great, that's great.
That is a good idea. How much are they?
I have. Let's see here. I have 8 potions of healing, just the common ones at the moment. But for those, I'd be willing to part with them for 40 gold pieces per potion.
Get a
You have
couple
8.
of-
I will take 3, please.
Very well. 120 gold pieces. I have 5 more if anyone wants any. And go ahead and add them to your inventory.
I will. Thank you.
I will take 2 of those, please.
Very well. That will be 80 gold pieces. Anyone else? Got 3 more, I believe.
Out of character, guys. We're down a healer. Just FYI. So you may want to
I have a greater healing potion and I have my amulet, so I'm good.
grab them.
Yeah, I've got
I have
6.
a couple, yeah.
I've got 6 regulars, and I think I gave away my 3 greater ones.
You
We'll
gave
bring
one
him
to me.
on.
I have 3 graders on me. Those might have been.
Would you like
passed
them,
over to me.
Doza?
Yes, please.
For all 3 of these, 120 gold pieces.
Very good. Thank you.
And then, yeah, I'm gonna take those bracers.
Very good. They should look quite nice on you.
Do they require attunement?
They do.
Yeah.
Let me make sure. I think I'm good. I think I'm okay.
Should be able to work it into any of your normal.
Yeah.
Do you have a cloak and braces of protection? Jesus Christ.
Just so
Fucking low-key
just so you
tank
know,
over
that's
here.
what they look like.
Oh, wow.
No, with my tattoo underneath that, that's dope as hell.
Oh, mommy. All right. What level potion is that? What?
They're
Exactly.
potions of healing. They're the common ones.
Comment.
2d4
Yo,
plus
that's
2.
so much gold. Here you go. Take all of my plat.
Spending it on good items at the very least. Now, is there anything else?
Oh, was that all the potions?
That is everything I have right now.
Did anybody want to ask about this, like, what the orb globe thingy? Maybe she knows something about it.
We are potentially obtaining an item called a dream orb. Have you heard of it? Do you know anything that could be of use?
Dreams. She looks at you, Demetrius, and she goes, "Sounds like you would have more experience there."
I only know what I learned from the legend lore, which is, I know it is buried deep, and it has been forgotten for some time.
Well, the Kadashtar, as far as I know, did use Dar Arael at one point. With that being said, it likely means many other races and organizations built on top of whatever they had done, either literally or figuratively. You see, the place has an essence to it. Malleable form that raises dead and morphs aberrations. Experiments of many kinds occurred there, which summoned creatures from other places, or brought on certain elements of other planes to some creatures. Some were locked away, some were in prison, some were abandoned. Some won and took up the place as their home. The place hasn't been used for quite some time. A wizard by the name of Thermides was the last that I know of. Has a tower there. Where everyone else built down, he decided to build up. But, with all of that being said, I don't believe Thermides will be your friend or helpful to your quest. Last I saw him, he was a little mad.
Do you think it would be possible to reach the bowels of this place without having to dig?
Yes, for the most part. As far as I know, the entrance is still open, per se. But once you are within, I'd imagine that passages have collapsed, rooms have lost their floors. Like I said, no one has used it in quite some time, and Thermides was only ever interested in the power of the place, not the actual contents within the dungeon itself. So, as to whether how much he's navigated or mapped out, I can't say for sure. I know many people have tried. Wolf Bay likes to do little tours of the area, but they won't go into the dungeon themselves. It's a safety risk.
And this dream orb, I am guessing we'll know it when we see it.
I'd guess. But I believe if anyone will know it, it will be you when you feel it. Your people have a connection to artifacts they've created, so if it is in fact a Kalishtar artifact, your quarry should be drawn to it.
That is good to know.
One other thing I had to ask if you guys are done. Do you know who these song swords are?
Yeah.
Do you know what they might be looking for at Dar Arael?
I might. Why?
Do you know? Well, because somebody's trying to pay us or trying to get us to get something for them. The song sword.
I don't know the specifics. But I do know that there was one song sword who had gone on a quest not long ago in my purview, but before any of you were born. No, except you. And she looks at Mock. All I know is that they had come here seeking out an item created by a school of bards that was said to be the most beautiful sound anyone has ever heard. The item itself being a slip of a scroll with a chord on it. Instructions for how to play it. I know many...
Do you know what this chord does? Or
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
I was gonna say it's a secret chord.
That was good.
Some bard named David played it, and it pleased him.
Yes, the other David, not Shady David.
No, yeah.
I am not sure. The bard that had spoken with me did not quite trust me. But
what song sword was it that spoke with you?
I forget his name. But he was insistent upon finding it, so I pointed him in the direction of Dar Arael. And along he went.
Great. That's what I'm basically. I was just worried we were going for the same thing for two different clients, and I was like, "This is gonna be bad." But okay, cool.
No, the song swords have always been very active in the hunt for that item, and it seems their search always brings them back here. So, it is perhaps actually here.
That'd be pretty cool. I'd love to hear it.
Me too.
Okay, great. I guess that's all I got. You guys got anything?
Do you know perhaps of any other items that may be wandering around Dar Arael that we should be interested in looking for?
Perhaps a request.
Oh, yes.
Let me do my research. Do some digging into some old tomes. See what might have gotten left down there in some moves. And I'll reach out with a sending spell when I have more information.
Great. Yeah, we will be teleporting to Wolf Bay in the morning, I guess. So.
Very well. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if, perchance, you've already moved on, I will not be offended.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. These are great.
Well, they look very good on you. You needed something a little brighter to spice up
Accent the tattoo.
Yes, the tattoo. I was not at all going to comment on your drab appearance, but yes.
What are you talking about? Earth tones fit me, and it's just all clothes covered in dirt.
Shall I show you the door?
Yes, thank you.
She walks you up to the door and touches it and allows you to open it yourself or wherever you'd like to go.
I'm back to where he came from, the beans and mash.
All right. You open up the door and your room is there with the chalk that you had left behind and all that. You all walk in through and Delirious just goodbye as you all step through and the door shuts.
Looks like we can at least get some information. That's good.
How long does it take to attune to something?
1 hour.
Okay, I'll just do that then.
Okay, no problem.
Right before I go sleep.
I just cast Frostbite at her like 100. Oh no, that's not a ranged spell.
And you just I hope it's a ranged spell. You tried to cast it earlier.
No, it's not an attack roll though, so it won't help with AC. It's a con save.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotcha. I mean, it just basically would involve her going out and running through her drills for an hour.
We'll just throw rocks at her. It's fine.
Just doing Tai Chi in the back
Yeah.
of the beans and that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
There's
could dodge
space
a
for
rock, you could dodge a sword.
it. All right. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to do before the evening's end?
No.
That was almost Archibald.
All right. Then as you all finish, Joe, you attune to your bracers,
Yes.
and the rest of you finish your night. You rest, and sleep finds you. Demetrius.
Uh-oh.
Yo.
He's in trouble.
As you sleep, you find yourself walking through a forest. You can smell fresh water on the air. And you approach, as you walk with a woman walking next to you, approach an area out of character would be reminiscent of Stonehenge. Various stones connected and built around in a circle. And as you approach, you take a deep breath and just feel yourself overwhelmed as you begin to get closer. The woman looks to you and she says, "You feel it?" You smile and nod. You walk through the stones.
Same woman.
Yes, you recognize her from before. You walk through the stones and see there in the center a large statue. Statue, as you look at it, it's not quite there. It's as if someone has blurted out like it doesn't make any sense to you. And you look at it and it's just, why her? No one looks and she's just, because without her this wouldn't be possible. Without her we wouldn't stand a chance. You nod. She walks and she goes, "Come, I want to show you." She shows you the steps at the base of the statue and begin to walk down it. And as you step down, you feel a thrumming. And she looks and she looks at you and she goes, "It's the heart." You say, "The heart?" "The life force of this place. Don't you feel it?" Demetrius, you wake up in the morning, the sun shining on your face through the windows, as you all do. The day is yours. What would you like to do?
I want to tell I guess we could go down for breakfast and have breakfast. I'm gonna tell everyone. I'm going to go try to find a courier to send some letters back to New Praxia. Does anybody want anything else sent to New Praxia while I go?
Throb sets down the breakfast and he goes, you need a letter sent?
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you knew of any couriers or courier services.
Yeah, I could do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they come by here to pick some stuff up. I run it in, so
That's great.
they come
Thank
by,
you.
they pick up whatever letters or packages that need sent out, drop some stuff off, head out.
Cool. And so I read on the front, Leon Bartholomew, Josefina Bartholomew, or no, Leon, my God, what was his name?
Granado.
The Josefina Bartholomew, whatever, orphanage for children, New Praxia. And I give him several pages worth folded together with that on the front.
Alright.
To New Praxia, please.
Yeah, I'll let them know.
Wonderful, thank you.
No problem. Let me know if you guys need anything else. And he walks to the back. Figured I'd just make it easier for you.
No
Ugh.
problem. All right, we need to talk to Ophelia, right? We
Yeah.
need to just go get her because she's
idea.
coming with us.
Yep. Let's go to the rock.
Yep, sure.
All right.
Welcome to.
We should also go get those bombs too because they're ready today.
Oh yeah, we should grab those two.
I might go try to speak with Kragan again. Not to start anything, but I believe I have an intuition that there is more to him than I realized at first. And I'd
Not to
like
be
to
like-
see if... What was that?
No.
No, I would like to see if I can try to break down this wall he seems to have built for himself. A little bit.
That sounds like a good idea, but I know we gotta go pretty quick. You wanna
I just
stay
figured
here
while
for-
you guys go get the bombs and Ophelia.
Oh yeah, that's
go
sure.
speak
Sure,
with.
cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then do we want to meet at Archibald's?
Yes.
Sure.
Moch, I believe I'll join you just to make sure nothing does go down.
Oh, sure.
Or to make sure stuff does go down.
Oh, Grimald. Huh?
Well, I was talking about fight.
All
So
right.
was
Yeah,
he.
wasn't a slip last night? Now I'm all wound up.
He wants to cross some swords, you know?
Oh God.
All right. So you all
And all he has is a whip.
split up.
He's fight sexual.
Grimald and Mulk heading over to talk to Kragan. The rest of you going to Ophelia's or Kemi's first?
Since I was there originally for the Chemi thing, I can go to Chemi's if Father Demetrius.
Yeah, I'll come with to the chemis.
And Zane and Varus are just like, we're gonna meet you at Archibald's and head off.
Okay, bye.
Aldous and Dozer, do you guys want to go get Ophelia?
Sure.
Yeah. Does anybody think they've been a little distant lately? Like,
I mean, some days some of us are more distant than others.
yeah, that's true.
I've never been distant, but
Where's Zuck?
Okay, you all had to say the magic words. Seth, come on in here now.
Oh,
Kidding.
yeah!
I'm kidding.
Man, that would have been so
No,
good.
Jesus.
You should have saved that for when
That
Seth
was
was
so
actually
cruel.
involved.
I was so
wish.
ready to hear the screaming in my ear. Hello.
So, okay, someone has to say Zook's name once every session until Seth can do that.
We'll work it out. Okay, so Aldous and Dozer are gonna go get Ophelia. Demetrius and Joe are going to Kemi's, and Grimald and Mulk are going to City Hall. We'll start with the Chemi situation because that's easy enough. You two approach the shop and walk in. The bell rings. Ding! As you step inside, the humid atmosphere within, the smell of fresh and vibrant flora growing around the shop, flowers blooming, and Kemi walks out. This elf. Have you met her before, Joe? Okay. I couldn't remember. As you step out and you see her, she's wearing a golden dress. She steps out today. She sees you all, and she goes, right. Un moment, please. She pulls out a little box and... Okay. So, these have been specified to build to your specifications, meaning they will knock out a bear roughly 1 ton in size.
Wonderful.
I do need to be clear. You absolutely should not breathe this in. This is enough to knock out a bear to go to sleep. It is enough to kill a human permanently.
Great.
Perfect.
What about a fear bone?
You're not there.
I know.
There are 3, I believe.
Hmm.
Yes, so 3 bombs. I have bit them with a fuse, so you may be able to light it and move away, or you may light it and throw it, though they are quite heavy, so you might want to make sure that one of your strong people throw it, if you were to do that.
So not me.
I do not know if you're strong. I am sorry.
I was saying not me.
Okay, then not you. No, then it would not be you if you know your own strength. Maybe try and lift it a couple times to know if you have the strength. And then...
Are these like bigger than a baseball? Or
you open up the box and look at them. They're about like half the size of a bowling ball.
Okay.
It's like a shot put ball, probably.
Hmm.
I think that's about that size.
I was picturing like softball size, but it might be a little bigger.
A little bigger than a softball.
I pictured 3 or 4 bananas. I'm not sure why.
It's like $40.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay. Did you pay in full? Did you pay in full?
We did,
Okay.
yeah.
Well then, she latches it. We are concluded. I appreciate your business. It has been interesting crafting these. Please do not use them poorly. And if you do intend, if you had actually lied to me about these bears the whole time, and you intend to use them for people, I would prefer you did not tell anyone you got them from me.
Of course, that
Yes, understood.
wouldn't be a problem.
Very well. She pushes them toward you, and she goes, would there be anything else?
No, that is all that we needed. Thank you.
Not for me. Thank you very much. I'll
Very-
just go ahead and put that in my backpack.
Yeah, you should take those. I should not take those.
Oh, I'm
Maybe
giving him to
more-
Grimald as soon as I see him.
I make poor decisions and can't throw them.
You lift them up, and they're pretty heavy. You stuff them into the backpack, and lift the backpack over, and head out.
See,
Now-
Grimald makes poor decisions, and he can throw them probably. So
Now, quick
Better.
question: Are they similar fused to like smoke bombs, where it's a 1-round delay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, enough time to get away from them. I'll make a D&D Beyond item for them after session. I forgot to do that. So,
cool.
the rest of you will go over to Ophelia, so Aldous and Dozer. You're going to look for her at the Rock. You walk back out of the town and out into the pastures. The snow has begun to slightly melt. You can see patches of yellow around the fields. And Ophelia's sitting there on her rock, strumming a lute. Just not all of her guys are there right now. It's still fairly early in the day. There's just like 2 of them sitting on the rock, on the ground, their backs against the rock, and she's just laying on it and just playing. So she sees you coming, she goes, "Hello."
Does one of her guys have like a gray and black goatee and says, "Welcome to the Rock"?
No.
Son of a bitch.
Ben's like, definitely not.
I quit this game.
In
No
this situation, who's Nicolas Cage? I have to know. I have to know.
It's fucking Aldous. Are you kidding me? I just
Okay,
look
yeah,
at
you're
this
right.
all the time.
You're right.
I've never had a Nick Cage character in my game. I should have a Nick Cage character in my game.
Well,
we really should.
then you're in luck today.
um,
Aldous uses the hat of disguise and looks exactly
No,
like
stop
Nicolas Cage.
You don't know Nick.
no. All right. So what's up? You figure it out?
Jess, will you come with us, please?
All right. Are we? That's you say that like a cop, and I'm not entirely cool with that.
Jess, do you want to come with me and smoke some illegal drugs? So you know I'm not a cop?
That still sounds like a thing a cop would say.
That sounds
Son
like
of a
that
bitch.
sounds like.
I think
yeah.
I broke it. I think I'm falling into a trap where everything I say now is gonna sound like a cop.
That sounds about right. You want to try? And she points at you, Dozer.
Someone who is actually kind of a cop.
That's a good start.
What are we trying? What?
Just talking to people. We're giving that a shot.
I lean over and whisper in his ear. She just wants you to ask if she wants to come with.
Come with.
I like the forcefulness. And she hops off the rock. So where are we going? Did you convince Kingsford or?
Listen, I can't say anything. I'm a cop. I can't say.
Oh my
all this,
God.
I don't know how.
All
I
right.
have no social intelligence.
She turns around.
Please.
Okay, all right. I'm not a cop. I'm just saying everything I say sounds like a cop. We're going to the tower on the west side of town.
Oh, I love that guy. Okay, Gaius, I'm leaving. We're going to deal with some things. I'm going to be back, probably like what? She looks at you guys, like 4 days? At most?
Well, quickly, because we have to get back before the festival.
We'll be back before Winter's End Festival, okay? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. It's like, okay, while you're out, remember it's 25 gold for a travel permit, 50 gold if they're moving here, okay? Yeah, I got it. And if Harry asks, I died. All right? I'm like, yeah, we got it. Okay, great. Let's go.
How are you here if you died?
Oh, no, I'm not actually dead. But if Harry asks where I am and they say I'm dead and then I show up again, either he believed I was dead and I came back to life, or he didn't believe I was dead, but he kind of hoped I was, and I actually wasn't. So, like, that little
Are you
hope-
trying to make my head explode? Are you trying to make my brain explode?
No.
I can't follow this logic.
No, I could just... sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Let's just go.
You're not really good at this, are you?
No, I'm fine.
All right, we're going to practice some words on the way. I got a lot of words you could try. And she's just like walking. She's just, as they walk, they fade out. She's like, so work with me. How do you do?
Hey there.
How do you do? That thing with your mouth.
Let's try this. Would that it were so simple.
Are we My Fair Lady?
I was doing
No, sir.
Animaniacs.
The fade out is. Would
Were that it were.
Would that it were so simple.
So simple.
And you guys walk away to the tower.
Who did the flute? Anyway.
Moke and Grimold, you approach City Hall, knock on the door, and there is no answer.
Knock
Well, we
again.
tried. All right, to Archibald's.
No, I knock again.
All right, you knock again. With that passive perception, Moke, you would hear like, "Are you gonna get that?" He's like, "I am eating." What do I pay you for? Get the damn door! Just... He sees you. It's Kragan at the door.
Can I? How does he react I guess. It's for
Well, you're just
Annoyed.
standing out there with a bunch of cue cards.
Annoyed. No, he's annoyed.
Yeah.
He swears he squashed this cockroach yesterday.
This thing about cockroaches, you know.
What?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not there.
I'm just going to be straight with this. Do we know each other?
No. Well, I believe I know you fairly well now that I've pushed your face into dirt.
But from before, have we met before?
No. You were not a Syndic that sentenced me. I know this because I remember their faces.
No, I know I was not the Sinrig that did that to you. Yes, I just... You are familiar with the runes?
Yes, I'm familiar with your old man magic.
Yes. But it is still something to it, yes. Some magic there. Well, I did a casting for both of us last night, and both of our pasts drew the reeds.
Why do you keep crawling back to me?
Because you're the closest thing to my past.
I am not of your past. I am not of your clan or your tribe. Not anymore.
No, you're not. But again, neither am I. We have left for different reasons, yes. Our tribe failed you and I failed our tribe, but yet we still find each other miles and miles, a world away. Whether we wanted it or not, the same enemy knocking at our gates.
What enemy?
The army outside.
The sovereignty.
You may not care about them, and that is fine. But I never was one to believe in fate. I still wouldn't say I am, but it is curious, the situation we find ourselves.
The sovereignty never did me harm. I do not care what they do.
They have not done you harm yet. Do you know what Kingsford plans to do with them?
No.
Okay. Would you like a good berry?
No.
I'm not giving up on this, Kraken.
Well, keep pushing and maybe I'll shove your face into dirt again.
I almost had you, let me just say. Maybe next time I push your fate in the dirt.
No, you won't. And he shuts the door.
That went well, I think. That was good, yes?
That was significantly better than I expected. So yes, I say this is a victory.
It lasted twice as long as any other conversation we've had, so I think so.
The virtues of getting aggression out.
That's it.
All right. You head off, and all of you find your way back to Archibald the Patient's Tower. Moke and Grimald, as you approach the area, you can hear, "Would that it were so simple!
Oh. Would it were
Would that it were.
the would
Yeah.
that it were
So simple.
so simple.
That wasn't awful. That was
That
now all together.
wasn't awful. Now all together.
No. Oh my God, he's broken. Hey, hey
God,
guys.
he's broken.
A noble effort, but
Rest of the team's here, everyone. We're ready to roll. Team's ready to go. What's our team name, by the way?
We don't have one.
I was thinking maybe like the Ophelia swords. You get it? Like
I thought we were Los Caballeros.
No, but she is not.
Oh, well, then,
ouch.
temporary member.
No,
right?
she is not a caballero. We can be with that. We can be a different.
Okay.
name, but
Well then, we are going to be Ophelia's swords, and we are made up of Ophelia and Los Caballeros, which is fine. I don't really do the whole team thing well anyway. So we'll treat this as like a client situation.
Does she seem hurt by that?
Roll an insight check.
It's like the E Street Band. Got it.
11.
11. She is a very guarded individual, and she's tough to read. She is very obviously always kind of got a wall up around her. All right, we're gonna go see my best friend.
Sure.
I'll knock. He likes me. Knock, knock, knock. The door opens up. You see. Oh, hello. It is good to see all of you again. Ophelia, please come in. I was just preparing my mid-morning tea. Now, as you know, tea is very important for good digestive health. And you hear Ophelia, fuck yeah, tea, and walks inside. She walks in and like, oh, well, unfortunately, I laid out 9 cups for everyone. And the cat does like to drink the tea itself, so, you know. And she's like, oh, that's fine. The robot doesn't eat, and I can have his.
Oh, finally somebody understands.
Yeah, you're a robot. She just starts drinking it.
I like her.
Right. When are we leaving?
Right
the
now?
sooner the better.
Fantastic.
Can I read Archibald's body language to see how he feels about Ophelia?
Roll an
He
insight
told
check.
us yesterday he didn't like her.
I don't listen to Archibald.
Roll an insight check.
You should. It's amazing.
17 plus 8.
Yeah, he is wildly uncomfortable with this clear intrusion in his home.
Amazing.
She's
I'm
walking
just gonna
around
see
now
it.
as she's like sipping on her tea, looking at like various knickknacks on the wall, and she like grabs something. And she's like, "What's this do?" And he's like, "Put that back, please. It's none of your business what it does." And like, what would be a moment to fire into a story is like him immediately trying to shut down the situation.
Do you want to explode?
He's like, we're leaving now to the town of Wolf Bay. Wolf Bay, in fact, being one of my... Oh, my God, you guys are going to love this town. So, basically, what we're going to do... we got to check out this place for lunch if we have some time. If we have time. I know we're on a tight schedule. But it's this place called the Temple of Ill-Begotten Misfortune or something. Misery! The Temple of Ill-Begotten Misery. They have fantastic fried steaks there. So, we should really... We're going now. Let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Ophelia makes 10, which does mean this will need to be 2 teleports. Sorry, just needed to share that.
He's like a meerkat.
I know. Wow. Oh,
The
that
black
was
cat
cute.
outside that he's looking for?
I think
or-
so. I think he's spotted that. We have a
Because Oreo is up on the windowsill looking
We have an
Before,
outdoor
so-
cat in our neighborhood, so they are very interested in the mysterious outdoor cat. Anyway,
How he be outdoor like that?
so who is going in the first round? Ophelia's like,
Everyone-
me?
No, Ophelia can go in the second one with just you two.
Oh no, I'm gonna go with our boy Archie here regardless, but I'm definitely would love to go in the first round so that I can show you guys around while we wait on the second people.
Aldous will go in the first round.
I will wait for the second one.
All right. That's probably for the best. You know, we gotta have a girl in each group so that they know what's up, right? You know. Okay.
I'll wait
Yeah.
for the second group too.
Should I feel uncomfortable in this situation? Because I do.
Those are, don't you feel uncomfortable in every situation?
Also, we have Cinna here. What do you mean?
But we're so simple.
You did it!
I did it!
I guess that's the title of the episode.
She's like, she sees Cinna, she goes, "Oh, I didn't even realize. What's up, girl?" And she like holds her hand out for her paw, and Cinna just like looks at it and is like, "Oh," and like walks away. It's like, okay.
We'll go in the first group. Let's not tarry any longer.
All right. And Zane and Varus are like, "We'll go in the second group."
Hey,
You guys have the same voice.
We've been working on speaking in unison. You can see it's going well. They're doing the hand motions and everything.
We have to make sure that they know that they have to continue that thing.
I feel strangely left out of this.
So, you all gather together. Raise your hand if you're in the first group. I know it's been chaotic, so.
This
it's
is
like-
for Aldous.
Yeah, okay, so. And Ophelia is 4. All right, well, that splits it up enough, so it's fine. And Archibald grabs everyone. And he's like, "Okay, circle up, grab each other's hands." And she's like, "I got you, Archie." And she like grabs his hand. He's like, "Oh my god. Okay." I need everyone to focus now. Don't let anyone's minds wander, as they may distract me. Magic, as you know, is incredibly dangerous to teleport, guys, so we just need to be really clear about where we want to go. Archibald's the captain, right? But we just don't want to be, like, shouting from the back of the plane. You get what I'm saying? What's a plane?
The world implodes.
why are you speaking deep speech?
We don't want to be shouting from the back of the boat. All right, moving on. Archibald
Archibald.
begins to focus on his spell. And as Ophelia quiets down, I do need to roll. Okay. He is very familiar. No fucking way. Okay.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, you rolled perfectly, so we get to the very item we needed.
I'm just like, I don't know why. I just imagine Dozer standing in the middle of the plane of fire, just like,
All right, who was thinking about fire?
It just popped in there.
Before, I thought Archibald had a teleportation circle to Wolf Bay.
Not in Wolf Bay. It's
Out
to
for
get
Wolf Bay.
back.
Okay, gotcha.
He will teleport circle back to his tower, which is very easy, but he does not have one in Wolf Bay. So, okay. This is interesting.
Is it though?
Like that Ophelia's like distracted him or something.
And right, the spell begins to activate as bright blues and reds circle around you 4, 5, or 6 altogether, including Ophelia and Archibald. You can see as these basically turns into like a stream of water whipping around you all, a current pushing you forward as you're all suddenly thrust from your spot and land with a thunderous crack in the middle of a forest. And a town just off in the distance. Ophelia looks around. Archie, this, unless they got a lot of trees, we're not in Wolf Bay. And you see Archibald's just, oh my gosh. We're going to try this again. Who's here? Is everyone here? Everyone's together. Demetrius, I see you.
Yes.
Aldous, yes. Grimold, yes. That's everyone, correct? Great.
Where did Joe go?
She's
I
not
thought Joe
in that
was in the
first.
first group. Oh, I thought she was in the first group. Okay.
Ophelia's like, oof, Archie, you really flubbed this one. He goes, okay.
Was there anyone else in the group? I don't think so, right? It was just those five.
No, that was everyone.
Okay.
Okay. Listen, Ophelia, you've clearly been hired by these people. And she's like, actually, I'm kind of hiring them. It's like a quid pro quo situation. As I need you to never talk again while I am casting a spell. Please. She goes, yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to. Just excited. Excited to get out of town. Yes, I'm sure you are. We've ended up very far from Wolf Bay. And it's a bit of a problem. So, as you know, we are currently in Clearing's Rest, which is not, in fact, Wolf Bay at all.
Uh-huh.
So, I am going
I
to...
recognize this place.
Yeah, you would from your childhood. It's changed quite a bit. It's built up a bit more, but yeah, you do recognize it. So we are going to... And you're just on the outskirts of the town. You're not, like, near any buildings.
No Prophet's Rest?
Hmm?
Where is Clearing's Rest? I can't find it.
Above North Romagna.
Yeah, it's just right of Dar
Oh,
Arael.
there it is. Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
So, it's a
The
very...
esophagus.
It's all very difficult, and it's made much easier by you not talking anymore. Got it? No more talking.
We ended
Want
up
me
in
to gayus her?
We ended up in Thanos' esophagus.
Damn it.
Everyone grab hands again. This next one we will definitely go back. And the teleportation circle, or he actually this time draws the circle onto the ground with his chalk. And it, portal opens up. Looks like a little hole, like a little dirt hole around it. And you all step through it. And you all hear the teleportation circle. You all back at the tower hear the teleportation circle open up. And out walk everyone.
Wait, what happened?
We had a bit of an incident. But no worries. This will just require another spell slot. Which is annoying, but I was afforded one mistake. And so here we go again. We're going to try this again.
Call that a mulligan.
Maybe
Ophelia?
if you guys,
And she's
maybe
just...
if you guys try moving around the circle, like different people holding different hands.
Joe, with all due respect, I am trying to just cast my spell.
Oh, okay. I was trying to help him out, and so Ophelia was
100. Yes, I understand. But this reminds me of the time. Let's go.
Hey, Archie,
You
got this.
I know. And he begins to cast the spell again. Much better. As the stream and the current whips around you all once again, you all feel yourself thrust forward, pulled through this current, and suddenly landed with a thunder crack. This time on the coast of a lake, with a town off in the distance. She's, that's it, Archie. You did it. Hell yeah. He goes, uh-huh. And he immediately starts drawing the circle on the ground. And she goes,
Should we wait for you here, or should we start heading towards the town?
I will be immediately heading back to... He's fine. He's got it. Don't worry about it. We should go get something to eat. Have you guys eaten yet? Check out this place. It's fantastic. Hey, Archie, thanks for the ride, man. He walks through. Archibald comes back.
Oh man.
Oh my God!
You okay, Archibald?
I'm fine. This reminds me of the one time. The last time I had met Ophelia, and she caused an explosion in my tower.
I had no idea. I'm very sorry. I would not have let her even knock. We would have. I'm sorry.
She is a woman of great intent. So, shall we be teleporting?
Sure, whenever you're ready.
All right. Archie, what happened to your voice?
Is it changing?
You got a little twang there. I'm not sure. I think it's from being around Ophelia so much.
I'm very stressed.
I understand. Maybe we should talk through it while you're casting teleport or whatever
I think
you're
you
doing.
should shut up, Dozer.
That's fair.
And with that, the water begins to circle around all of you once again. And you, for the first time for all of you, as for the very first time, once again, all of you being teleported, which is a different sensation than a teleportation circle. A teleportation circle is kind of walking through a hole, whereas this is literally being pulled somewhere else. You all are thrusted through space and land outside the town. Okay.
What a good.
So, here you are. Dar Arael is that way. A place which will have the item I am looking for. Please, one of the biggest things I am asking you, if you are working with Ophelia Songsword, ensure she does not touch the item that I am looking for, as I believe there is only one, and I would prefer it not end up broken.
Well, I will say, it's just us, right? Ophelia's not there.
Yeah,
They're
the crew's kind
Okay.
of. Oh, you could see them walking. They're not too far, but they're up ahead.
I don't think that she knows that we are here for something for you as well. She thinks we are only here for something for her.
Fantastic.
We will keep it that way.
Yes. Yes. I please do. Don't intend for her to find out that you are deceiving her. He draws the circle onto the ground. Goodbye.
Bye.
He steps through and it,
We'll open it for her.
Okay, you're.
the rest of you had walked not too far from your spot, and you heard the sound of the teleport happen. So you're not far. You guys can easily connect at this point in Wolf Bay.
We connect.
All right.
We don't Lego. We connect.
You stand outside of a small coastal town. The buildings all look much older than the people who are currently walking about.
Logan Square vibes.
The buildings seem to be built like old temples. Vines kind of growing off of them. Now, of course, all browned and dried up from the winter. But what looks to have been like a fairly old place, or at least designed to look as such. As you all walk into town with Ophelia shouting about all of the stuff the town has to offer, you could see many different types of people, humans and halflings walking about, a couple of wood elves here and there, a few groups of adventurers who are out, kind of talking, walking around. Off toward the lake, you see a little harbor built onto the lake, and all sorts of people out there with a few boats all kind of out, and then a couple more little docks built along the sides of it with more little stands. You can read just off in the distance, written in common, says "Rent a boat" on it. Ophelia is leading you all toward one particular building, one of the larger stone buildings in this area. And as she does, you notice that down here it seems to be a little bit warmer near the water. almost as if this area seems to have some sort of separation from the climate of the rest of where you were from. You're only 9 days away from where you came from, but it seems to separate itself a bit. While there's still some light snow on the ground, it's not nearly as crazy as it has been. She leads you to an inn. Hang on one second. In a building. As you step inside, people are playing music. Actually, this is not the music they're playing. There's a band standing up at the bar playing a very tense, dramatic music. Torches are lit, not shedding tons of light as they're lit deep within these cauldrons. You see a bar in the back of the room glowing with the red fire of an oven behind it. And you see some servers walking around dressed in tribal wear. Ophelia is just standing there at the entrance as she walks in. And someone walks up. They're like, hello, welcome to the Temple of Ill-Begotten Misery. How many today? And she goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9! Oh, plus Cinna, so 10. Right. Follow me.
We'll need a high chair.
Ophelia leads you to sit down.
And a kids menu.
And they all bring you to like this big table, and you all sit down and go, all right, someone will be with you in a moment. And they walk off. She goes, isn't this place cool?
What's happening?
What sort of devilry is going on here?
Okay, so like I don't know how long ago or something, but like this place used to be like I don't know, some weird race. They had like built this like outpost outside of Dar Arael to like as a watch point. But then someday, somewhere along the road, some adventurers came by and cleared the place out, and they just moved in. But they kept like the names of the places in like the tongues, but they just translated to common. So this is the Temple of Ill-Begotten Misery. The harbor is the port of ill omens. It's just it's a really cool place.
Interesting. So they just swapped everything to common. Very interesting. Or that it were so simple.
I think that's the right use. Yeah.
I don't know.
So how long?
But you said they have some sort of fried steak, right?
Yeah.
We kind of gotta go, don't
Yeah,
we?
we don't have a lot of time.
Oh,
Well, you know what? Me and Dozer don't have to eat. We can go try and get the ship ready for us. And
I figured we could use some time to like get to know each other. Like we're gonna be working together. We're gonna be, fighting in those dungeons.
yeah, no. So like I said though, we could go get the ship ready, and you guys can do all that and eat.
Yeah.
An extra hand might be nice. I will join you as well.
That'd be good.
Sure.
Or that
yeah.
it were so simple. Yeah.
Efficiency's good. That's fine. The rest of us will stay here. We'll get to know each other. We'll catch you up along the way. We got a long boat ride, so that's the good news.
I imagine you say Cinna will stay, and Cinna just shoots. Look like what the fuck, man?
I could summon beasts to make Pren look like Cinna, and then Matt can stay. I won't.
Next time you try to summon Pren just doesn't come then.
Dear Sinrig, I'm leaving you.
I already lost her once.
He's just like, that's fair, I'm used to it.
So, that's fine. Hey. So you guys, you three get up and head out as a server walks up. And it's like, can start you off with any drinks.
Yes.
Cutaway moment.
Body poison,
Cutaway
yeah.
moment right there as
Wait. As we walk out, I want to tell the server at the front, like, see the one with the bracers, the monk over there? It's her birthday. Do you do?
Yeah, we definitely do that. Yeah, absolutely.
Great, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, gonna hate that.
Oh my god. Dwarf's Last Resort. I love this.
Has anyone seen Onward?
Yes.
Is this
yes.
is the
multiple times.
right? Okay. got it.
I'm imagining. I've always imagined it as
Like
like
a theme restaurant.
Emperor's New Groove.
I
It's
was
like
thinking
where-
Got it.
So Mulk, Grimald, and Dozer, you three walk out into the streets. You can see like looking up and down the street. There's basically one street in this town. There's one road. You know, people have kind of built shacks beside the stones, so like there's like homes just kind of scattered about. But there is kind of one road mainly with a couple of offshoots where people like live behind the buildings they work in, things like that. You can see right now there's like a little game that seems to be played with some kids. They're like all have like wooden swords, and you see like a bunch of people in like a big snake costume like chasing them around. And they're like just screaming around and stuff like that. It's a tourist trap town is really what it's become. It used to be some place of ancient evil that had been cleared out and wiped out, and now has been moved into.
That's good. There could be no bad consequences for that. I gotcha.
It's like Disney World in Florida.
Exactly.
It's like the happy version of Poltergeist.
What do you guys want to go do?
Port of Ill Omen? Was that what you said?
Yeah, the Port of Ill Omens.
Yeah. Just
Alright.
try and hire a ship, right? Yeah.
We need a boat.
You three walk down to the port. As you can see, there's a big line of people by like the nicer dock, and you can see there's a couple of big ships there, a couple of big like ferry type ships. They don't like ferries, but they've got like a decent sized sail and are built to hold many people. You can see there's a couple of decks that are like open air, and they're all getting in line for that. You can see, and then there's a couple of other docks just kind of about, just some smaller ramshackle docks that seem to be owned by smaller proprietors.
Probably the smaller proprietors, yes.
Do you think try one of the smaller dealers?
Tourists are going to Dar Arael?
I couldn't imagine they would be, but maybe they're just going on the water. I don't know.
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you going to Dar Arael?
Oh, yes. We're very excited. They offer tours.
You going into the dungeons?
Oh, no. No. Even if they offered, I would never. No, we just go to check out some of the old ruins out there.
It's a popular spot then. A lot of people going there.
She like looks at the line. Yeah?
What the fuck?
Deliria told us that they had tours.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. All right, we should check out one of the smaller ones. Yes, those are.
Yes, we're not looking for local culture. We just need a ride.
Yeah.
Were that at worst.
You can see.
What does that mean?
You can.
I have no idea.
You all, just so you know, you could see the island off in the distance. It's not that large in the distance, but it's large enough and far enough away that you could tell it's a big island. That like there's likely a safe spot somewhere on the island that they're bringing people to just kind of be like, yeah, look, this is the famed Dar Arael. This is the crazy shit.
Gotcha. All right, let's check out one of these shacks for some sort of captain.
You walk up to a couple places. You walk up to the first shack and you see there's this little halfling sitting in there. He's got a big pointy beard. He's wearing a red hat. He sees you walking up and he's just, hey, how can I help you?
We are a group of adventurers looking for transportation to Dar Arael.
Great.
The dangerous part of it, though, we don't want like tourist stuff. We want to like get into the dungeons. Yes.
Okay.
I just want to be clear.
You rent this boat. Points to the boat. You see there's like basically a long boat with a bunch of oars on the side of it. I need you to sign this. I need you to sign this. I just need you to sign this. It's going to be a 50 gold deposit plus another 25 gold per night. I need collateral also.
What about if you just drop us off? We don't need to bring the boat back. We just need to go there.
No, sir, not a captain. And he points at the sign, says rent a boat.
Where could we rent a captain?
I don't think I'm checking my inventory for the item collateral. I don't have that. What is that?
Well, right there.
DVD or Blu-ray?
Don't need a captain. Don't need a captain for that boat. Just need the people to row it.
Yeah, but again, we won't bring the boat back. We just need a ride there.
So we need somebody to bring it
take the
back
boat
for
back.
us.
Yeah.
So we pay somebody to come with us and take it back.
How do you plan?
Maybe we just need to use the ferries. That might just be the best option.
Maybe.
Well, I suppose I could have a bunch of my boys. We could get on, bring the boat with, and bring it back, but it's gonna cost quite the extra.
Well, I mean, maybe, I don't know, guys. What do you think? There's probably other captains here that would be more accommodating to what we need, right?
Yeah.
So we probably don't need this rent-a-boat. We could probably go find somebody with a boat that we could just go along with, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Screw this guy.
Well, no, I would not screw him. I just
It were so simple.
It doesn't apply here. I don't think. I don't
know. I literally don't know.
25 gold does seem kind of steep just for getting dropped off on an island.
Cut away to the bar. All right, here's your beer. That's gonna be 5 silver. Cut back.
All right. Fucking tourist town.
Oh, sorry, we were talking.
I was
No,
saying
it's-
something.
Sorry, what'd you say?
So
What'd you
Oh, I
say?
just like, 5 silver. Okay, then yeah, here you go.
And then, yeah, so, look, I don't make the rules, I don't make the economy. I make the money. So, I can offer to get a bunch of my guys, and we can sit on the boat while you all row it, and then, bring it back. That's what I call a good rent-a-boat. I'd be willing to do that to pay all of them for their time, which comes out to, fine 50 gold.
know.
total for everything?
That's the way I see it.
Okay.
Fair, I guess.
We
So-
never did check how expensive the ferries were.
Oh,
They're really expensive.
insight.
Yeah, that's definitely an insight moment.
18.
18? Let's see.
Oh, significantly more than that.
He rolled because he told the truth so well.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I always roll if you guys insight, right? One way or another.
26.
He's full of shit. He's very much. This is a struggling small business owner who's getting beat out by whoever invested in the large ferries.
Man,
That actually makes me feel.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
don't tell me that he's a
All
struggling
right, the
small
100
business owner.
gold it is. You got
Screw
it.
this guy. Screw this guy. I'm going to the Bezos ferry. Let's go.
Yeah,
We're paying.
Matt
the
feels
price.
bad.
It's-
Grimald's going to be like, this boat looks significantly dirtier anyway. Just-
Yeah, all right.
This peasant is trying to make a profit off of me.
Yeah, all right. Keep walking.
That's what we're gonna do. Yeah.
Well, we don't know how long it will take the ferry to load all these people and then get us to the island.
Listen, I'm not a logistics guy. What do you want to do?
Yeah, find out.
Let's
Mo-
just go.
Moke, at this point, I'd say you notice people are starting to get on the ferry.
See, the ferry's about to leave, and they're all at the Chili's. So
Chili's. Would that it were so simple.
Oh.
Title of the episode.
I still have one of the sending stones. I'm just going to, if we go now, we could catch a ferry.
Settle up.
So you guys are
Oh, our table is ready.
you guys are hanging out. Ophelia has asked you guys many questions about yourselves. We don't need to roleplay it. I'm just curious as to how much you've all answered.
If you need a server, light the red candle.
I make everything up about myself.
Okay.
I don't tell her anything that's actually real.
Go ahead and roll a deception check for me.
Sure.
Aldous gives a fuck. Aldous will tell her what she asks, as long as it's not about the conflict.
It's nothing sensitive. It's just about who you are, where you came from, how you grew up, that kind of stuff. Just small talk, getting to know you. What'd you get?
5.
She didn't roll very well either, so let's see. I forget what her insight is.
She's a bard. She probably still beat me though.
Well, insight's wisdom, so.
Oh, yeah, I'm good at insight. I'm not good at deception.
And she doesn't have the wisdom to know when to shut the fuck up. So, she's just keeps talking. She accepts it all.
Okay. Okay.
So
You're like contradicting things she already knew, like giving her
Oh,
a
yeah.
different name and stuff.
They don't really care.
You know, just.
can we role play the birthday song?
Oh yes. At a certain point, the people walk up and there's. Happy birthday from all of us to you. We wish you happy birthday. We want to do. Hey! And they bring you and they set you down a slice of cake.
Can I get an ill-begotten?
And then they walk over to Aldous, I'd say, who they just set down a check for 1 gold and walk off.
Why do they think it is my birthday?
Joe, you didn't tell us it was your birthday.
It is not my birthday.
Well, then how?
This is a very strange town. These rituals, I do not understand. Oh, this isn't your birthday? Here, you want some cake?
That's so weird. I wonder if they got the wrong table. I'll take some cake.
I would love some cake too. Can we have some more forks?
Now at this point, the stone would be sending.
So Sinrig says that it looks like people are getting on the ferry right now, and he sent an emoji. I don't know what this emoji means.
all right. Come on.
Yeah,
Here's
we'll kick
voice.
it. I drop
We've
a-
completely broken the universe.
There's a line. We stop at emojis.
It's an eggplant. I don't know what that means.
I was gonna say Moke would just send random emojis.
If he was
Moke would,
hungry, why didn't he come here?
Moke would text like a grandfather. Absolutely.
It
you would think eggplant is Goodberry.
He would be like, love Moke.
It looks like
Oh!
it looks like family emoji, boat emoji, splash of water, and eggplant.
Well,
If I'm reading this right, we're having a boat orgy, guys. Let's roll.
Well, I can run on water, so I'll pass.
okay. Well, no. If the ferry's leaving, we should probably go because like that's like the only one for the day. She like stands
alright.
up and she's
Alright,
like, "Hey, this is on me," and she just drops like 10 pieces of gold on the table. She's like, "Let's go."
Thank you.
It was
All
only
right.
1 gold, right? I'm
She
Well, it's 1 gold for the cake.
a couple people got drinks too. I'd assume.
Oh, got
and
it. Got it.
She had ordered food, but it hadn't come yet, so you know it is
Got
what it is.
You gotta go.
You all quickly make your way out. You all are watching as the Moke, Grimald, Dozer, you're all watching as the line gets smaller and smaller.
I go up and start stalling.
Okay. You're kind of just like walking up to the line and finally get up to the front and you see like a crewman. He's just sitting there. And he's like, "You got a ticket?"
I have. How do I get one?
Well, you have to go right back there to that stand.
Okay, how much is a ticket?
Ticket is 5 gold.
How about I give you 100 gold right now for 10 of us? Grimald, right?
Why are you throwing your money around?
Yeah, that's
Well-
done. Deal.
Okay, but you gotta wait for them, so you gotta store.
How long?
Like, I don't know. I don't know. How long does it take to get from here to the
You guys walk there in like 5 minutes.
like 5 minutes.
All right, 100 gold.
Okay, there you go.
All right, he takes it. Yes. Hey, we got a hole in the boat. And he walks up. Gotta patch the boat. There, you see a bunch of guys like start running across the deck.
I had the terrible thought where you were just like, take the 100 gold, put it in your pocket, and then just be like, tickets.
Gets on the boat, then just starts to pull away.
It just goes away.
I'll accept it. All right, you all kind of hang out while the rest of the crew makes
So
their
we
way
still
down
ended up
quickly.
paying more, didn't we?
Yeah, we could have
Yeah.
bought that peasant boat for that much.
Why do you calling him peasant and referring to his boat as peasant boat? He is a small business owner. You have got to respect his grit and his gumption.
No. See, if you rent a boat, you're just throwing money away. What you do is buy a boat and then resell it.
I guess you're right. If this changes what you would offer, it would probably actually be like 2 gold, 5 silver to get it. That way, it's still cheaper
That
than
works.
the place.
That works.
So I don't know if you still wanted to offer 100 gold to stall the boat, but
It would have
50
been
gold.
how
Just
much?
50 gold.
Sorry.
it would have been 2 gold, 5 silver. So it would have been half.
He'll offer 50 gold instead.
He'd still accept that
Okay.
because it's not going in his pockets. Or it is
It's
just
just
going
that
in his
Cindric
pocket.
doesn't care about money.
I got you.
I've burnt through 3,000 gold, and I feel like the last 2 weeks in game time.
Just in tips.
It just fixes problems faster.
I don't require rolls for many bribes. Okay, so you all walk down the docks, down the hill onto the dock to see this massive ferry sitting in the waters. The rest of your crew, Mulk, Grimold, Gozer, are standing on the dock, waiting for you all as you're approaching. Ophelia's walking up. So you guys get us tickets?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
There's a hole in the boat. Hold on. It's dangerous.
The guy who's standing there at the entrance, who was collecting tickets, sees you all approach and goes, "Oh, hole's fixed. We're good." And they're like, a bunch of people are really confused. They're like, "What?"
Thank God.
And they, you all walk up onto this ferry. It leads you up to basically like the 3rd underdeck. So there's like a deck that's like got like the open railings, and then it's another deck up above, and then the top deck. And so it leads you up under there first. There's all sorts of like seats and benches just kind of scattered about down here. You see all sorts of people are out like looking out over the lake. This pretty massive lake that fills the town, that fills the area around. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. You guys walk onto this this ferry, ready to go. What do you want to do? Anyone want to do anything? Say anything? Talk about
Grimold.
anything? Okay.
Here, we got these for the bears, but seeing as that might not happen now, and this place seems to be very dangerous that we're going to, I figured you might want to have these. And I open up and show you these bombs.
Ah, yes, I am familiar. We could use these to knock a human out.
They're actually for bears, so it would definitely kill a human.
Oh, so we could use these to kill a human. Perfect.
You see some kids just standing there, and he's like, "I want to kill a human."
I have killed a human.
The kid runs away.
Wow. Runs off. Why are you wet? Sorry.
Mommy, that lady said she killed a human.
What do we care, darling? We're elves.
What do you all,
Amazing!
How long of a trip is it? Like a
It's like a day's trip. Like, they're gonna get there at night.
That was so
probably
good.
just kind of rest, right? So they're not
Actually,
too
this
tired.
this ferry actually will get you here quicker because it's a nice ship. It's a fast ship.
Good.
And
I
you
was
have
kind
another
of worried
crew.
when I'm like, we're all paddling. I'm like, that sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, that the paddling would have been like you get there at night. The ferry would have been like, you're gonna get there at like early afternoon now.
We're able to control water. Could you make a boat? Just...
Father, I had a question for you. Your one spell you have, it tells you secrets about things, legends.
Yes, legend lore. I simply name a person, place, or thing, I think, for the most part.
Is it anything, or is it specific things.
I describe a person, place, or object. So if it has a name or if I can describe it, I should be able to find out at least something.
I don't know. Not that you have to use a spell or any power for it, but I think there is something connecting myself and Kraken in some way. Besides a tribe, maybe. I don't know, but I don't know if you have any sort of divination like that that could help me figure this out. I cast some runes last night that showed me this. I don't know.
Well, it is usually used for something of legendary status, is something that has been around a while, something that has been talked about, current tales and forgotten stories and such. So I am not sure if it would work on a specific person such as Kragan, but I'll tell you what, if I have energy left at the end of the day, I am more than happy to do it.
Actually, do you think you could do me another favor then? Not now, but when you could.
Of course.
Maybe you could use that spell on the divining rod that I seek. I mean, we know it's probably with the Red King, but... Or, I don't know.
Well,
Or if you have other divinations that you could use.
I can see what I can do, of course. Let's see. I have locate object, but that is for things close by.
So when we're looking for the dream warp.
Yes. If my own racial qualities do not draw me to it, I can use that, yes. I believe scrying is just for people. Not much use on a rod.
People or places, just not objects.
People or places, yes. Yes, I think if there is some sort of hidden or forgotten tales about this Kragan, then legend lore would be the best way to find out.
If you feel like it, like I said.
Of course. If I have, like I said, if I have energy to do it, I am more than happy to.
And I hate to ask too much, but everything that Kragan has told me, it fills me with much doubts from my tribe. For Sinrig to act in such a manner, for the Hin to act in such a manner, it worries me. Again, maybe when we have a day of rest, to just see what I'm missing here.
Of course. Yes, but I fear that we will need all of our strength for
yes.
the coming excavation of this place.
Of course. I fear, I worry, though I should not, that my path will lead me back to the Feywilds one day, and I don't know what I will face there.
Well, once you recover the divining rod, you must bring it back.
Yes. And there will be retribution. I just don't know what that will be. I will tell you this, Father, in some privacy, but the only end I see for my journey is to be with my family again. I will do what I can to restore the honor that they have lost and the protection of my people, but once that is done, I know where I belong.
Then, if the time comes, I will not disturb your rest.
Thank you.
Ding, 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 ding. The sails drop and immediately catch the wind. The ship lurches as it's pulled out to the lake. I need someone to roll a d12 for me, please.
Matt wants it. Matt wants it so hard.
I really do.
I'm sorry, a d20.
D20.
Quit chewing on my cord, bitch!
That's a 7.
Okay.
Dragon turtle off the port side!
As the ferry sails, does anyone have anything they'd like to do?
Name of the ferry.
It is the,
SS Minnow Johnson.
it is called, Razor of Worlds.
The name on the back of the boat is the Red Dragon.
Razor of Worlds. R-A-Z-E-R.
So that's RGB.
Yep.
Makes it go faster.
Yep.
No, my control water spell does. Bitch. Yeah, I'll just use this control water to try to push the boat, make it go faster.
Okay, how long does that last?
You can instantaneously move or otherwise change the flow of water up to 5 feet in any direction.
Up to 5 feet.
Yeah, but I can have 2 of its effects active at a time. So I was thinking like the 10-foot front of the boat. I'm gonna make the water under that go with the boat, and it's a cantrip, so I can just like do it.
Sorry. Yeah, but it doesn't have a duration. So like you do one, but then the moment you start another, it would end. So you can't use it to push a whole boat.
Fine. I'm just fucking around. I make the water purple. I make 10 feet of the water purple.
Okay.
So I RGB the boat.
Okay,
Legit.
yeah. That works. You hear some kids going, "Mommy, look, purple water!" And you're like, "That's ridiculous." You
and
guys
then I freeze it right in front of the boat.
Iceberg!
Gentlemen, it's been a privilege playing with you.
We're that it were so simple.
Sorry, this
No, I'm
asshole
just
is like
fucking-
attacking my hand right now. Anyway, so you all, if that's the case, does anyone else have anything they want to do throughout this trip? Okay.
When in Rome.
Along the way, along the journey, Sinrig, Mok, as you are looking out at the lake and thinking, Grimold as well, as you all are kind of just like chilling, looking, you both spot a buoy not too far from the ship's path, just like 50 yards out. A buoy that you recognize as something that probably shouldn't be there. Now, granted, the ship is... Ow! Fucker, get out of here! Sorry, everyone. A buoy that doesn't seem like it's supposed to be there. It seems to be not drawing much attention. It's supposed to be going unnoticed, but the ship, which it is, the ferry that's sailing by right now is not stopping for it or going near it or anything. But
where's like a crewman, the guy I paid? Is he nearby?
yeah, you can find him. He's hanging out, just kind of watching over a sail as you approach him.
What's that buoy for?
Someone looks at it. That's probably a smuggler buoy out there.
A what?
Smuggler buoy.
Yeah, saying it again doesn't help. What does it mean?
Buoy used by smugglers. You know what a smuggler is?
Like a pirate?
Kinda. Yeah, I guess. These waters here, my guess is that it's probably Hothgrad's supplies serving some sort of insurgency out there.
A Hothgrad?
Hrothgrad's supplies serving, trying to resupply Insurgency against the sovereignty, probably.
Oh, good for them. Okay, never mind. Thank you.
Likely something useful out there. But
I'm
we
going
ain't
to check it
stopping
out.
for it.
Oh, we should get it, you're saying?
Aldous is gonna jump off the boat.
Oh, we're on it.
Okay.
Thank you.
No, wait, I can run on water.
Aldous
we need to go
jumps
under the water.
off the boat.
What was your name,
Swims off.
friend?
Jack.
Oh, Jack. Find the bigger door. I'll walk away.
I don't get it.
Are you following after me?
Aldous, you.
Nobody informed me.
Just so you know,
I tell you guys.
you
yeah.
can run on water, Joe. He could swim underwater. Basically, the point is that he dove into the water. You would have to jump a few feet to land on the water and run on it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here? You might take some fall damage.
And not if it's over 30 feet. Anything over 30 feet
Okay.
or under, I take 0 damage.
Do you want to just jump off the boat then?
Sure.
Okay.
This is some Acme like bullshit.
Yeah,
physics.
monks.
I love it.
Monks.
Well, if you
Jump
This
off
is
and
the shit
start
that I never
running
get to
until you-
use.
is there like
Blow ball and run on water.
is there like a thing where like is it if like you have to constantly move to walk on the water or
I just can run on water.
She's
If you
like-
walk on water on a river,
I
do
can
you
run on.
float
I
both
can run
river?
across walls too.
but like but if you stand still, you'll just go into the water.
I'm not
It
sure.
doesn't-
standing on water.
I don't think it says.
It doesn't specify.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's not an actual physics thing. It's a she's so light she could just stand on water thing.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
but
no,
to
that's fair.
Tyler's point, if she's running upstream, is it just like a treadmill and she's just kind of?
Depends how fast she's moving. All right, so Aldous and Joe take off as you can hear people like going like, "Oh, what the fuck is going on over there?" Like people are like
Hey,
freaked
Jack.
out.
Hey Jack, I think there's another hole in the boat, and I give him 20 gold.
Oh, hey! That's an awful distraction. Look at this whale over here. They all like come over. They're like, "Oh, whales!" And they all come over to the other side. He's like, "It's a lake." They all run
Oh
in.
wait.
I love this guy.
Aldous and Joe, you all run up to this buoy. It's just kind of floating. Oh, Aldous, you're swimming. Joe, you're running. Whatever. Up to the buoy. It's just floating on the water. To give Bill a little bit of peace of mind, Joe will say you jump up onto the buoy as you run up.
Oh, thank God.
She just keeps
My brain
running in
can't
circles
take it.
around it.
My
Aldous,
brain
what
can't
do you,
my brain can't take the
Or
physics.
Aldous and Joe, what do you two do?
You proficient in thieves' tools.
I am proficient in thieves' tools.
Can you check for traps to make sure this
Yeah,
thing
sure.
isn't booby traps?
Sure.
Okay. Go
It's
ahead
not
and roll
buoy trapped.
roll an investigation check with your proficiency if you need it.
God damn it.
Oh yikes. 5.
The vodka one-liners.
No traps that you could see.
All right, so let's look inside.
Start to. Is it underneath?
Yeah,
Or is
so
it
the
like-
buoy up top is just that. It's just a nondescript buoy, but Aldous, you're under the water, so I could say that you would see that there's a rope hanging, and then there's a box on the bottom of the rope. Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna grab the box.
You grab the box and pull it up. It's big. It's like a chest.
Okay, how heavy is it?
I'm just sitting on the buoy.
It's like probably a good 50 pounds or so.
Okay. All right, shall we bring it back to the boat before we open it?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I'll just cut the rope and
All right.
Do you want,
back.
do you want me? Can you swim?
I'm
with
just
it?
picturing Joe carrying the chest, running on the.
Oh God.
That's
Love
basically what it is. Well, Aldous, what's your swim speed?
Just like on my shoulder.
I know
just, like,
Joe's running speed is fine.
yeah, I'm
Drinking beer, running with the chest.
What's your
I
swim
move
speed?
30 feet per second.
30 feet per second.
I just have a swim speed. That's all.
It's gonna be tough to catch up to that ship. Joe obviously can. She does fine.
Aldous does a deep dive and then flies up, shoots up in the air like a dolphin and says "Deus" and takes his broom back at 50 feet per second.
That's that is cool. I allow it. Okay, so you two make your way back to the ship. Aldous helping Joe up onto the ship with the broom, as you guys do, and get back on. You can see there's a bunch of people just looking over there like, I don't see a whale. It's good. It's
Right.
out there somewhere. Just keep looking.
Yeah, I want to like pop a spot. If there's like a seat or a corner somewhere that he and I can go to like start trying to open this chest.
He's like, oh, my mistake. It was a rock, ladies and gentlemen. Like, oh, and they all just go back to their thing.
Oh.
That guy's persuasion is insane.
On today's episode,
Jack is amazing.
On today's episode, we wonder how Ben feels about tourists. So, you get to the chest.
I've seen him kick anybody with a map in Chicago.
You get to the chest. There's a padlock on it.
Okay. I will try and pick the lock using my thieves' tools.
Go for it. Dexterity plus proficiency.
Oh my gosh.
God, I don't know.
You gotta stop using dice.
What are you talking about? I was rolling great. So 4, 8, 9, 10. That's what I did.
Yeah, it's you know it's not tough, but you're wet, you're cold. It was cold out there. It's just you're too distracted.
Ooh, yeah. Is there water in the lock?
I mean, there's water around the lock.
I'm gonna go full on Ant-Man, and I'm gonna control water to put water into the lock, and then I'm gonna freeze it so it bursts.
And then I can punch the shit out of the deal.
Damn, that's pretty
So
clever.
the water freezes
Pretty
the
clever.
lock. Go ahead and roll a strength check for me, Joe.
Okay.
Break it.
Chloe rolled.
Oh, crit!
You just stand up and kick the lock. Shatters. You open it up. Inside.
It eats us. Oh, I thought, damn it! I was hoping it was a mimic on the boat.
And then Ben is just like, wait a second.
Actually,
Let me drop a stat. Let me
What
pull
if
up
it's just a
stat
regular
block here.
chest on a mimic boat?
Yeah, I just.
inside you all find 5 paintings
Ooh.
that look to be art depicting like desert landscapes, dragons. There's a dragonborn portrait. As you like lift through them all and look at the bottom of that is sorry, I forgot. I got to describe it. At the bottom of that is a what looks to be a solid chain. Like it's constructed like a chain is, but it's not limp. It's for lack of a better term, erect. And on the end of the erect chain is a head.
Oh God.
Like a little, not like an actual head, but like a little mini depiction of a head.
You said head, so here we go.
Not making this better.
It is inherently
Toss is a
phallic.
word.
It's inherently phallic.
Like in nature.
I can show you the picture, but it would reveal what it is. It is an inherently phallic item. and you'll find out why. Actually, in fact, yeah, there's definitely a gag in the mouth of the head, just so you know.
Oh.
I didn't like the ominous "you will find out" there. That was
This is like the wand of kinks.
I gotta go.
It is about like this long, about a foot long, maybe 8 inches.
How thick?
3-inch girth.
what is this chest? What?
No, it's not.
We
It's
found this in a chest,
just a chain. It's not like thick. It's just like, you know.
Oh, does this look like anything to anyone?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, can I like pick it up? Is it like an actual I was
Yeah, you
imagining
pick it
it was in the painting.
You pick it up. It's sturdy. It feels good in the hand. Swing it around a little bit.
Yeah.
Can I look at the paintings? Do I recognize any of the landscapes?
Roll a perception check.
A perception check? 29.
You recognize that you haven't really been there a lot, but from doing the crossings, you've been all over the town. This seems to be from Hrothgrad. Paintings depicting Hrothgrad, at least, because Jackman mentioned Hrothgrad as well. So,
What about the Dragonborn portrait?
Dragonborn seems to be depicting some sort of king. It's a golden Dragonborn. He's wearing a crown. He's got a cape on. They seem to be valuable. They've been well preserved. They've been like wrapped up a little bit. No water got into the chests.
Yeah.
So like they seem to be worth something.
I want to hand the chain thing. I'm just gonna be like, hey, all this is this magical or something? What is this for?
I don't know. I will find out. I rolled a 16 Arcana check. If that's what you're looking for.
It's got like a weird head on it.
It's definitely a wand. That much you're sure of. But so it will require an attunement by a spellcaster. Though as to what kind of wand, you're not sure.
But I don't know what it is.
Okay, well I can't use it.
Aldous will put it into his pack.
Okay.
And once I attune to an item, I know that I know what it is,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And it takes an hour to deattune to things too, or no?
Correct.
How long is this boat ride? Sorry.
A few hours. So you have
Aldous
time to
is
just fuck with it
going
if you want.
Yeah, he's gonna deattune from his slippers of spider climb and try to attune to this wand.
Yeah. Dozer tries attuning to a sword, everybody freaks out,
You don't understand. I was waiting. I was like, nobody's gonna stop me. I'm gonna do it.
No, I don't give a fuck.
We didn't stop Dozer. We
Let's
just dealt with it
let's
later.
just blow a hole in this boat. Sounds good.
There's an actual hole in the boat.
Oh my god! I knew there was a hole before the boat got here, but they fixed it.
What were you saying, Joe?
Okay, so is that all that's in the chest? Is it just the chest itself that was really heavy?
Yeah, the chest. It's just a big, heavy chest. It's built very solid to ensure no water gets within. So.
Okay. If anybody didn't take the paintings, I would like to hold on to them unless somebody wanted them.
Sure.
We can put them in the bag of holding. We can roll them up. That way they're
okay.
safe.
Sure.
Yeah, Zane seems distracted right now, but maybe he is interested in the one with the Dragonborn King. Maybe he knows anything about it.
You look over,
Hey.
and Varus and Zane are like, "Stop now! Stop! This isn't funny anymore. I'm serious. I can't. Stop it!"
Seriously, Matt, tell them they have to do this.
Aldous is gonna, I don't know, make sure Varus can take the paintings and roll them up and put them in the bag.
Yeah, you would need to break the frames, but yeah.
Do the frames look more expensive than the paintings?
No, they don't. I should make you roll an investigation, but no, they don't.
Okay, that's interesting. It's interesting to me that there's like smugglers with these paintings. It makes me think that I don't know, a group of pirates or something that are in why these paintings? Is it like a secret message or something?
No, it's just for money.
Just for money?
They're gonna sell it for money to fund the resistance. That's all.
What resistance?
Against the
Resistance
sovereignty.
Against the sovereignty that the Hrothgar Dragonborn. That's what Jack was saying.
Oh, I wasn't listening to him.
Oh,
It
no.
actually, this is useful information long term as well.
I only listen to you guys. I don't listen to anybody else.
If we go to Hrothgar, we could perhaps make an ally against the Red King and the Illithid.
That sounds like, that was on my list of people to talk to, so it's good. And I think Zane had said he wanted to go there too, to talk about the origins of the Dragonborn and all that,
And
We'll do it.
Demetrius, is there a place in Hrothgar you are from? Am I mistaken?
Romania was on the border.
Yeah, it's
the
technically
Okay.
it's technically in Proxia.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry.
Yes, it was close to Hrothgar, but not in Hrothgar.
Oh yeah, maybe after Underberg, depending on what our timeline looks like, we go down south more and check out all that.
Yo, if there's a group of people that has really cool stuff and is like super sneaky about it, I want to meet them.
Well, and Elacoria is down there as well. I think we could meet back up with her. Right? She was going down to Hrothgar? Yeah. So.
Yes. It would be nice to see her again, too.
So, after about an hour of practicing with it and testing it and learning the intricacies and the fallacies behind it, fallacies with a PH, of course, you understand after you attune to it that it is a wand of binding.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got me in chains. Cue Nick Jonas.
That's really good. Yep, I'm keeping that.
So I'm just, what does it do? all this? It's not going to like kill us all, is it?
No,
Not
at
like
all, actually.
Severus.
No, it's gonna be very useful. So the point of this weapon, where does it go? Wait,
You have to attune to it. You have to go into your attunement and then you have to click on it.
it's not here. I added it already. Where did it go?
It should be. Did you add it to your equipment?
Yeah, I said manage inventory.
Sometimes the equipment kind of messes up, and you have to add it twice for it to go in
Yeah.
I'm gonna refresh.
on D&D Beyond.
Basically, it lets me cast spells to hold people, like hold them.
If you're gonna tell them, I could tell. If you're gonna tell them, I could. I have it right here. So, 7 charges. It has 2 spells. You can cast Hold Monster for 5 charges, or Hold Person for 2 charges. Also, when you have it, you get an assisted escape. You can use your reaction to expend 1 charge and gain advantage on a saving throw you make to avoid being paralyzed or restrained. Or you can expend 1
nice.
charge and gain advantage on any check you make to escape a grapple.
Ooh.
Damn.
That's a really dope wand.
It's a very good one. I'm actually really stoked.
So there you go. Sometimes I just give you things.
Yeah, that was nice. Thank you.
And
That's
also,
what I'm for.
despair follows it.
Oh wow, there's actually like a D&D Beyond like automatically gave me advantage on athletics. It has like a little green like A there.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Pretty dope. Pretty dope.
So, you all continue to hang out and chat on this ship.
Does anybody want any spider climbing slippers?
I mean, I am a spider climbing slipper.
Yeah.
Ophelia is like, yeah, I'll take him.
Yeah, I'll take them.
Give him the dozer.
Well, those are asking.
Sorry, I had dibs.
Seniority. Yeah.
No, yeah, for sure. I'm attuned to 3 things anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Does it matter?
Insight? Yeah.
What do you
I want
have?
to know if it matters. I can't get my.
I'm gonna try him on like at Shoon Carnival and just walk around the boat for an hour. That'll be my tune. running them, Billy.
What'd you get on your insights?
16.
I got a 14.
You both look her up and down, check her out. She is attuned to 1 thing, and it's her loot on her back.
And I'm like, well, okay.
Next time.
Next time, you got the next one, okay?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Hey, don't worry about it. We're here to get me my things. So you guys keep whatever you find. I just figured.
Word that it were so simple.
Would that it were so simple.
What was your
Would
thing?
that were so simple.
Sorry?
Oh, yeah, we're here to get your thing. Yeah, what was that again?
Look, it's just easier for everyone if you don't know. But no.
What if we already accidentally do know?
What do you mean?
Like what did you hear? Because maybe we heard something too. So
I'm not falling for that trick again.
Is the scroll with a cord on it?
Why did you just straight up tell her?
Okay. Yeah.
We
Who
don't know
told
what
you?
it does. A friend. We don't know what it does. Whatever you want with it, right?
Who told you? Was it Kingsford? She reaches for
No.
her rapier and steps away
No.
from all of you.
No, it was a friend of ours from New Praxia, Deliria.
Oh,
Why
why would you
listen,
stop?
stop.
What?
Why are you talking?
So what? This Deliria, she wants it now, huh?
No,
it
we
doesn't
just
matter.
asked her.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does kind of matter, guys, because now I'm feeling decidedly not safe on this ship with all of you. You can see, people
Okay.
are, looking around now at this point.
Look, I don't know what it does, and I don't really care. I'm just here to get you what you need because,
You can help us.
tit for tat, man. I was just making sure it wasn't something that's gonna kill us when we pick it up. That's all.
She's, looking around, and you can see, the paranoia building within her now at this point. Right.
None of us here want to betray. Why would we? Think about it, honestly.
Roll.
What do we have to gain to stop you? We don't like that guy anyway.
Are you making it a persuasion check?
I would like to, yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Does it get advantage since I was also trying to help talk her down?
Sure. And you all are decidedly not betraying her as well, so.
Yeah.
Yikes. 19.
That's good.
I rolled a 10.
19?
Yeah,
No, that's
19.
fine. She lets her hand off her leg, and she's just like, off the rapier, and she's just, come on, let's go find a quiet place. And Tit walks like upstairs to the top deck.
I'll follow.
Yeah, let's go.
Same.
She sits down in the corner. The water kind of spraying up here. It's cold and stings, but not as cold as it was just in the crossing. She reaches into her bag and she pulls out a journal, an old, tattered journal, about 100 years old, probably. 100 years ago, my great-great-uncle set out to search for something called the God Chord. Some sort of chord that, when played, has a domination effect on anyone who hears it. Unbreakable, undispellable, just a complete and total domination, a complete charm. Now, Kingsford and I set out here to look for it for our thesis. We were going to follow the clues, figure out where it went. I have my great-uncle's work here. He claimed he made it all the way out here after following years of clues, and it wasn't there. Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but I tend to call bullshit on stories like that. And there's something that we're not being told. So Kingsford and I came here to search for it. And Kingsford was tired of looking for clues. So he decided to settle down in a place where he can make money and power. And I was fine with it. But if you all want me to help you take down Kingsford, that's what I need. It's the only way I'm strong enough against him.
Can I insight to see if, like, she truly is just going to use it against Kingsford?
Roll an insight check.
11. Fuck.
It's a 1, a 2, and a 3 today.
11.
I'd say that in this case, she's let most of her guard down. You've never seen her this serious, and she does seem to indeed to only want... She doesn't even seem to want to use it on Kingsford. But it's a knowing that maybe it's one of those things that has to be done situation.
Understood. Okay.
That is good to know, but I do caution you. That sounds very powerful, and I recently came into contact with a powerful item as well. It will not behoove you to use it greedily.
I plan to use it to take back Kingsford to our town and let him sort it out with the headmaster. That's what I plan to use it for. And I will give the God Chord over to them because it doesn't belong out here. It really doesn't. But it does need to be found before someone else finds it, because eventually someone will.
Understood.
Who you said you're going to give it over to?
The headmaster of our school.
The Bard's.
Oh, the Bard School.
Yeah.
What are they?
It's like a
What do I know about the Bard School?
Bardic College.
Nothing. You're not really from this plane.
Okay, I'll ask everybody later when she's out here.
Okay. Well, thank you for telling us this information. I'm just happy to know that if I find it and I pick it up and give it to you, it's not going to, like, curse me forever.
Not that I know of, at least.
I have a thing with cursed items.
Well, then maybe don't be the one to pick it up, because we don't really know that for sure. So.
Okay. Well.
It's just an Alanis Morissette song.
What if it truly isn't here? What if it has been found already by someone else?
Well, then we're fucked.
Okay.
Because none of us are powerful enough to stop Kingsford.
Okay. Well,
Is it just based on your great uncle's journal? Is it like just a scroll? Like essentially, when we're looking, what should we be looking for? Do you have any idea?
From my understanding, it was written by a bunch of bards in a music room somewhere here in Dar Arael, and that's where they kept it.
Hmm.
They were just having like a jam session, and
Have you ever met any bards?
I mean, yeah, no.
It's just kind of what we do. We just kind of hang out. And sometimes we discover a chord that controls people's minds. It happens.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's very rare, but it
I'm
is.
having flashbacks.
It has
to
happened
Leo
once.
Durban.
It has happened once in our entire history that I know of. But yes, it has happened.
Just like Dave Matthews.
Like, do you guys form bands, or do you just sort of float from session to session and sort of like have a live show
It
when
really
you have
just
something
depends.
good?
It just depends. It depends on the person. I'm not really into the commitment of joining a band, but I'm down to jam here and there. Like
you've gotta
see
move
how it's going.
around.
Yeah.
No, I feel you.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's the best way to live your life, right? No attachments.
Before we move too far off topic from Kingsford, though, really quick. Ophelia, what does he want?
He wants.
Does he just want power? Does he want what's best for the town? I don't know.
He wants what's best for him, and 9 times out of 10, what's best for Kingsford is, in some ways, best for the town, because he is intent on keeping people happy so he can keep power. But I heard what you all have to say when you came to find me, and I do believe that you're right in the aspect that he is in over his head, though he won't hear it. And
There's
while
no way to make him hear it?
when you have someone who has the kind of power he has, he tends to think he's the only person who's right.
He mentioned that he had plans to deal with the army outside. Do you have any idea what he could do?
He's particularly fond of Gaius's mass suggestions. He might be planning to use his sword.
His sword?
He has a luck blade.
What is a luck blade?
It's a sword that has the power to grant wishes.
anyway.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh, you don't want the Here's a luck blade.
Let's just go kill him, guys.
I
Never
want
mind.
a luck
Fuck it,
blade.
Let's get a luck blade.
I want a luck blade. I want 2 luck blades.
I mean, you're welcome to try and walk into the room to kill a man who has a luck blade. You can try it.
We just got a hold person. We got to use the wand of binding.
I also have hold person too, so if we both do it, there's no way he can save on both.
Double whammy.
So
I wish to be immune from hold person spells. Boom.
that was I was gonna keep that up my sleeve for a while, but you guys managed to talk
That was
Ophelia down, so I was like, okay, you know what? We'll let her give you some information.
The flaw I wrote for Sinrig is he's bad at lying and actively attempts to tell the truth.
Thank you for role playing.
And here we are.
I mean, it fit with her character because you can tell just from what she said. You can, for the first time, tell that she is terrified of Kingsford. So.
No, I'm saying we got really good information from
Yeah.
actively telling the truth. So like,
It worked out. Hey, thanks for watching. Next week we will officially be in Dar Arael, where I promise, from the bottom of my heart, I will be throwing horrors at my party, the likes of which they've never seen. I promise.
Yay!
He's probably mad we handled the Manticore too easily.
Oh. What is it? Wait, what is it?
I was
Did
just
I hear a coven of blood hags?
I was just inspired by the truly batshit things that happen in other games that I've seen, and I was like, I'm glad. Oh, we can do that. All right, I'm just gonna do that then. That's fine. I'm glad someone did. So, but it's stuff I've always done. You know, the mixing of sci-fi and fantasy. I love that world, and that's where that is. So, I gotta pee. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Get vaccinated. Go to search coronavirus vaccine plus your state, and you figure it out.
Yep.
And
Figured it.
as always, don't forget, Sundays are for D&D. Good night.
Good night.